just walk right out the door. Don't wanna do this anymore. Now I'm lost without you. You drive me crazy out my mind. How'd you do this every time? Now I'm lost without you. Used to be the one I talk to when I'm sad. Can't you see now tainted love is all we have? Our issues run so deep now when I try to sleep I feel so bad. I should leave and by the time it's done I'll be gone. I'll be gone. You're so distant when you're home, always hanging by your phone. Do I even know you? And I get paranoid sometimes, 'cause I know that you ain't mine, and I'm lost without you. Used to be the one I talk to when I'm sad. Can't you see now tainted love is all we had? Our issues run so deep now when I try to sleep I feel so bad. I should leave and by the time it's done I'll be sink down and emotions feel like I never did before. Live shows, Simba spoken, reels of the movie I ignored. Blue skies on a broken sea and I'm stuck up on the shore. I never thought you could see me, but you did. All I know is we're here, that they took us somewhere. So what they say we're called falling out of line. They don't know the two of us are colorblind. Yeah. Colorblind for all my life, and they kept painting rainbows. I'm colorblind, it's black and white, it seems it will remain. And you've been colorblind for all your life, too scared to even say so. We're colorblind, it's black and white, it seems it will remain so.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Alright, so today we are getting straight into our Pro Series Season 4 Week 1. Alright, and I've got my co-host here with me as well, Mr. Patchy. Patchy, how you doing today, bud?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. As usual, just chilling. We out here. I see there's some big team names we got out here for us today. So I'm pretty keen to see what happens in terms of that. I'm definitely expecting some pretty spicy games.
Yeah, no, hopefully we're gonna see a lot of action. I mean, we've got the players from MEA Africa, we've got Ekasi Esports, Vibrant Gaming, we've got Phoenix Aura, we've got Gun playing, we've got the Drogon Dragons. Here we go. We've got Tempo playing, Slime 4KT, Outsiders Official, we've got Ekasi Esports, Blink, we've got Nibble Impi, we've got Raze, ResUNDEAD, Simba Ultimate, and then of course ISO Esports. So definitely an interesting lineup we've got set here for today.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so we're just waiting now for the players all to come into the room so they can get the match started. Just waiting now for everything to get set up in the background. But yeah, so I think this is going to make for an interesting start off to the Pro Series here, getting everyone in. It's definitely going to be a tough one. These teams have all earned their spots to be here, so yeah, we can expect some pretty good gameplays from the teams today.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm very excited to get everything started so we can see, how how our first matchup is going to start off with today. So yeah, just waiting on the last few players to join up so we can get everything going. Yeah, I mean, if Monday was anything to go on, today is going to be an absolute beast.
Yeah, for sure. And obviously today, if things keep improving, then by the end of tonight, we'll have even better gameplay.
Yeah, so we'll see how it goes, how these players and teams push it throughout the match. And then, of course, yeah, hopefully we can get in on all the action, seeing that we're only running the one lobby today. Pro Series, of course, just being at the top 16 teams. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. See how everyone does, how everyone goes, and yeah, hopefully it will make for some interesting footage that we can get across then. So really keen on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're just waiting now on the teams to come in. Well, it seems like everyone should be nearly ready. Just waiting on the last few ones to come in. We're waiting. So at the moment, the teams that I can see that are not in the lobby at the moment. So that, of course, being the players from Slime 4KT and also the team there from Phoenix Aura. So yeah, they are not in the lobby. So we have 14 teams so far all lined up. So we go. All right. So as you can see, we are right here on the Erangel map. We've got the players, of course, now just running about, trying to get, I don't know, just warm up their fingers. Let's call it that. So let's have a look at the players. So you can see Yakes, Vile, Wazzy, MK14, and Panda there for MEA. Then, of course, we've got we've got Zodiac, Thrax, Clutch, as well as Tia. Then of course in Vibrant we've got Luffy, Nova, Six and Boyka. Then of course in Gun there we've got Nerf, Slim, Pyro and Risk. Then in the Dark Dragons there as well as Nero, Darax, there we go, and Hound for the Dark Dragons, or the Drogon Dragons, there we go. And then in Temper there we've got Con, Nos, Flacco and Nukes. We've got Painless, Rasta, Kaizan and Andrew for the Outsiders. In, well, Team 11 there being Ekasi Esports, we've got Bait, Oscar, Broly and Sully. Then of course over in slot 12 for Blink there we've got Quickscope, Superior, Nico and General Pekka. Nibble Impi team we have is Vindog, Nomad, Sticky and Skripas. Raze is Optic, Supreme, Sidon and Aries. Resurrection we've got Chris, Coco, Berserk and Deity. And then of course for Phoenix we've got Maniac, Panther, Slay and Reki. And last but not least for ISO Esports we've got Cubic, Xenon, Nano and ISO number 1. There we go. So the flight path, as you can see, is taking us from just north of Primorsk and of course heading over towards Malta Power. So the players there have quite a few nice options of where to go, with the Dark Dragons and Team ISO of course now already moving up towards the northern side of the map. They're Gunner dropping down in their usual spot, pushing up straight into the quarry area there. We got Blink heading up into Primorsk. So Temper now moving up into Pachinki as well. Once again their usual spot. The Outsiders and Vibrant of course now making their way up towards school. Resurrection heading down towards the military base. We've got Raze as well as the players there from Ekasi now heading more in a northerly direction there, just past school. No particular spot there. We got the team there from Exist Esports also just heading up right past prison. You can see they're making their way off what seems to be Mansion. We got Phoenix touching down over in Malta. Nibble going straight for the Malta Power area. And then of course we got MEA Africa pushing up straight in towards Lapovka. So let's have a quick look around the map, just trying to see where the teams are all touching down. So the Dark Dragons and ISO of course pushing up in towards South George and Hospital area there. We got Gun, as you can hear, over in their usual spot. Well, I said here, I meant C. Gun going for quarry there. Blink of course over in Primorsk. So we might see our first little fight breaking out here between a Vibrant and the Outsiders. So just keeping a watchful eye there, trying to see if they're going to start pushing up. We've got the team of course here from Ekasi now chasing the team from Raze. Oh, there we go. Aries getting himself knocked out by a vehicle. No one in particular knocking him out. He just got himself run over. I think he probably hit the exit button. Oh, there we go. ISO and the Dark Dragons already engaging now. So let's quickly jump over here to Cubic. Cubic, of course, now pushing up right up here towards the Dark Dragons. You can see the team up ahead. There we go. Dan gets the first hit right in the window. Nicely played. Nero also going down. So we got Rax now, of course. Oh, the Dark Dragons going down one by one. Let's try and jump up here to Rax. Rax now trying to go up, trying to get those reses going. Let's see if we can move in. Yes. So I'll just call them the Dragons today, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get confused with something somewhere. Oh, there we go. Hound goes down. So Rax now the last one left. ISO of course now making their way through the building, trying to get upstairs, trying to move right up into Rax. Let's see, will they get this final hit? Ooh, the thirst going all over the place. Oh, Dan was still up and at it. I thought he was down. Wow, never mind. So Dan, of course, now just getting knocked down. So down goes Dan. We got Nano, of course. It seems like Nano is already pushing up. So let's try and move up in towards the splits here. So we got Nano on the left. Oh, down he goes. Rax really just ripping up into Nano there. Let's see Cubic and company now trying to move up. Xenon getting ready to move upstairs. There we go. Oh, Nano gets taken down by Rax. Rax really going absolutely ham on these players. Dan still alive. ISO now searching. Going from 4 players down to 2 in a matter of seconds. Up comes Xenon and takes out Rax. Well done. Well played there to Team ISO. Beautifully done. Some great play there, man. But I mean, the Dark Dragons also with that push. You know, Rax just hitting it up, going from the full squad of 4 for ISO, and of course getting 2 knocks in the process. Well done. That was pretty well played. Yeah, so hopefully we can get in on everything. Hopefully everything runs according to plan there. But yeah, so far so good. I mean, everyone of course making their way around, just getting some loot going once again. So as you can see, we are now still here with the team from Vibrant there, of course, just to the south there of Rozok. So let's see. Ooh, we've got Tia in a bit of trouble here. We've got the teams, of course, from MEA just surrounding prison now and getting ready to move in. So let's see, will they start pushing up on Tia's position there? He's of course separated from the remainder of the squad, but it seems like MEA of course are now moving up further towards zone. Zone of course having shifted up over towards the southwestern side of the map. So Tia seems to be safe for now. We've got 13 teams still remaining. 51 players as well. Right, so let's see. Hopefully we can find another good spot to go to. All the players, of course, at the moment busy making their way around, traveling around the map, getting their loot, getting ready for this for the upcoming circles, because they know it is going to be an absolute insane play. Just judging on how the game has started, just this first part, you know, it's definitely going to be an insane game today.
Yeah, hopefully stuff starts ramping up even more.
Yeah, only time will tell. I'm pretty sure we will find out in due course. Just now, of course, waiting for the players to start making their way up. We've got the outsiders now heading up in towards zone. Several of the teams, of course, now, in fact, as you can see, moving up. Vibrant coming up right behind the outsiders there. So let's see. Hopefully, Vibrant will start their engagement. Oh, we've got some shots. Here we go. So Vibrant just flying right past, not staying for the fight. They're in fact heading off elsewhere. Oh, there is Erection getting a quick hit, and let's jump over to Phoenix. So Phoenix now pushing up right here on Resurrection. We've got Maniac and company making their way around. Oh, there we go. So Panther getting a quick finish in on Nomad. Well done, well played. There we go. So Phoenix sorting out a few players they had right there with them. Nibble of course now pushing up further in towards zone. So let's see, we've got the players here. Flacco, ooh, he's on the ready. Of course now moving up, trying to see if he can spot any of the players now moving up in towards his position there. We've got Yakes just off in the distance there from MEA. The outsiders of course now also rotating up in towards Pachinki. So let's keep an eye and see. Hopefully we can get in on some of the action there. The outsiders, of course, now on the left-hand side, and we've got the players here from Temper on the right. Ooh, there we go. Up comes the outsiders, now moving in. Shots flying. Oh, that was a bit of damage going into Andrew there, but of course he's managing to get some of those, well, to get a regain some health there. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but whatever. Andrew healed up after getting shot. That's the important part. There we go. So let's see. As you can see on the map on the side here, we've got a few teams, of course, now moving in. The outsiders, of course, still on their way around. We've got Nibble right on their heels. The Temper also now moving up. As we move on a little bit more to the side of the map, you can see several teams, of course, now also still pushing up in the same direction. Resurrection now moving up from below. Let's see if we can jump up over towards the players here from Nibble. So they're, of course, now moving up. So we've got Sticky, Skripas, and Vindog, the 3 players there. And we got the outsiders, of course, now still on the left-hand side, just moving up into the compound here, trying to get some loot going there as well. So let's see. Hopefully we'll see another few fights. So Nibble, of course, now moving up over towards Fairy Pier. We've got Resurrection over on the military island, enjoying the quiet, getting some loot going there. And of course now getting ready to move up. We've got Berserk over in the red zone. So MEA, they are definitely pushing up towards, well, getting close rather to the players there. Gun, who we've got over at the quarry. So let's see, will MEA now make the push all the way there? Seems like the other 3 players aside from Yakes are now moving up, getting ready to join back up with Yakes. So we'll just see what they get up to. Outsiders, of course, now still on the move. Let's try and jump up, see if we've got any other... Ooh, yes, there we go. Phoenix now getting ready. They, of course, now falling up right in behind Exist. Shots going all over the place. Oh, Exist pushing in. There we go. Reki now quickly jumping out. Let's try and move up right here to Exist. See what we got cooking. There we go. So Exist now heading off. Seems like one of their players might be a bit AFK. So Thrax getting knocked out. He was in his vehicle, but now he's knocked. So I don't think he's going to get too far. So let's jump over here to the outsiders now once again. So we've got Phoenix on the left. Thrax. Yep, he is definitely AFK. He's been knocked. Well, looks like he's AFK. I don't know. Not much movement there from Thrax. So down he goes. The outsiders now quickly hitting off a few shots there over towards Exist. Phoenix now also just moving about, trying to check that there is no return. That Exist is not circling back around to come over towards where they are. Oh, let's see. Will Andrew get that shot? What an attempt though. Temper, of course, now just rotating up off in the distance there. We got Phoenix over in the red zone. Let's have a quick look at the teams now getting ready to push up. So you got Temper, of course, now moving up. Let's quickly just change the map here. So you can see all the teams, of course, now starting to move up into more central zone there. We got Temper in center zone, Exist in center zone. We got Raze also now moving up. Ekasi still holding up in their position there just south of the mountain. Vibrant out in the open field. The remainder of Ekasi, aside from Broly, and I think that is Bait, now moving in. ISO still up in South George. So let's just keep an eye on the teams here. Ooh, zone shifting up once again. So those teams already pushing up in towards zone. They are most probably just going to keep on going, as there's no point for them to stop just yet. But Gun seems to be fairly center zone at the moment. So that's a pretty good position for them. They're, of course, now getting ready right there on the outskirts of Quarry. Yes! And the teams are now starting to move in. You can see Gun on the left-hand side putting those shots over towards Raze as they are rotating up. On the other side, we're going to jump over here to Exist. They're, of course, fairly close to the players there from Temper. Ooh. So let's see. Will Exist bump into Temper as they make their way around? Oh, they are definitely heading up. There we go. Flacco and company now just pulling up here. Here we go. So Temper getting ready to push. Tia all alone. Let's see how Tia's going to fare against this whole squad pushing in now. Gun, of course, still holding up right here in Quarry. Oh, up they come. First head on Tia. Down he goes. So we got Zodiac and Clutch now left. Temper making quick work of that, making sure that Tia is not going to get too far. We're going to jump over here to Vibrant as well on the left now. So Vibrant coming in from the north, and they're, of course, staying on a very northerly path there. We got Gun, of course, hitting off a quick few hits over towards Exist. You can hear them now just coming in right over here to Zodiac. Clutch also getting ready now. He's just off on the side there, pushing up straight in towards Raze. Let's see, will Clutch be able to survive? Oh, luckily for him, he made a quick turn right on time before pushing up straight in towards that team. Man, that would have been a tough one for him. So the team's, of course, now trickling up, heading in towards center zone. Gonna move over here to Optic. Oh, there we go, firing off a few hits. We've got Ekasi now moving up, rotating right past them. Exist also rotating past. So several teams now making their move right past Raze. So Raze in a pretty good spot there. Everyone seems to be heading past them to try and get up in towards zone. The outsiders, of course, now going at it right here with MEA. First one down. There we go. So Yakes now, I think, is the last. No, Yakes and Panda, of course, now being the last two hopefuls left here. There we go. Vile getting thirsted. Nicely played. Raze also now trying to get a quick few hits in. Optic. Oh, no, never mind. I don't know what I was saying there. But let's see. Will Yakes push up right in towards Blink? Or Exist getting a quick hit in on Bait. Let's try and find a good spot to go to. Ooh, let's go over here to Nibble. Oh, not Nibble, Blink. So Blink now moving up, keeping a watchful eye there as the players, of course, now are just rotating around. The outsiders now putting up once again another fight with the players here from Temper. Nuke's getting hit. Down he goes. So we got Con, Flacco, and Nos. There we go, Nibble. Still getting hit. Let's see if we can find the fight there with Nibble. To be honest, I'm not seeing them. So Nibble is over in slot 13. So we got Vindog and Sticky left. Oh, Exist getting it. That beautiful hit in on Bait. Well done. So Ekasi getting hit bit by bit. Cubic now getting hit as well. Raze getting a quick few shots in there as well. Well done. Supreme getting a beautiful knock. Vindog getting that hit in on Cubic. Well placed. His shot there. So Nibble, even though they're just on two players, they're still doing a bit of damage there to the teams as they're, of course, now starting to move up in towards zone. We got the outsiders now really trying to get this position on Temper. We got Raze, of course, now facing off against Vibe. Oh, down goes Nova. Temper putting a quick few shots in as well. Turning up the pain right here on the outsiders. Oh, Rasta and Andrew now the last two hopefuls left. Good side and really trying to move up, down. It goes Painless. Nova also getting first at 6 right there next to Sidon. Oh, Andrew, let's see how far he'll get. Trying to go in for the Raze now. I think that is the end of... What? I think Raze just took them out. Oh, Outsiders getting hit once again. Andrew not trying to escape. Let's see how far he's going to get. So a lot of action already. Let's jump over here to Exist. Andrew gets taken down by Flacco. Well done. Well played. Temper getting the squad wipe there. So Exist, of course, now keeping a watchful eye all around the map. We got Blink up on the hill, moving in. Zodiac and Clutch. Here we go, Zodiac trying to get those shots. We got the Blink team now just up on the hill. We got Yakes and Panda, they're from MEA, also just right there with the Exist team. So slowly but surely trying to make their way up. Let's see. Hopefully we can jump up into another one. So Nibble now getting ready to move up. We've got Vibrant all the way, all alone out in the open here. Not a lot of cover there for them. Exist now also just moving about in their building, trying to get all their angles covered. As they've got the team there from MEA Africa, of course, just to their south. And Blink over towards their west. So it's going to be a tough one for them. Alright, so Vibrant just getting their loot sorted now. Ekasi, of course, just off to the side here. Keeping eyes. Trying to see if they can spot any of the players around them. Oh, Phoenix getting a quick few hits in. Well done. Alright, so let's try and move up over here to the players from Resurrection as they're now starting to move up in towards Primorsk there. So you got Chris, Coco, Berserk, and Deity. Still 4 players left there in the squad. So nice full squad for Resurrection. Everyone now closing in on Puchinki. Ach, Primorsk. Puchinki. Wrong place.
Oof.
Let's see, we got Temper also keeping an eye on the players up ahead. So we got Simba Ultimate just up ahead of them there. Oh, that's Resurrection Undead. Never mind. I'm calling them Simba Ultimate. Oh, there we go. Temper pushing up. Jump over here to the players. Oh. Blink getting hit. We got Temper pushing up on towards Phoenix. There we go. Khan getting a quick hit there on Phoenix. Well done. So let's see. We got Reki. Reki seems to be the last one left here for Phoenix. Oh, there we go. Yes. Down they go. Well played to Temper. Nicely done. We are down to 11 teams. Let's jump over here to MEA Africa. Of course, now keeping tabs on the players all around them. Panda moving up. We got Resurrection on the left still. Trying to get those hits in over towards the team there from Blink. Giving Exist the time now to start rotating around the area here and get up into a better position. 11 teams still left, 32 players. We got Chris, of course, now still keeping a watchful eye there. Oh, there we go, firing away at Nico. Let's try and jump up here to Deity. Deity, of course, now moving up right there towards Berserk. Raze now regrouping close to center zone. Blue zone, of course, on its way in. None of the teams. Oh, there we go. Coco gets that hit in. Well done. Down goes General Pekka. You can see the Raze team, of course, now on screen. Both players moving up. Let's jump over to Blink that we've got up on the hill. See how it's going on their side. We got the team from Exist also now pushing up on Resurrection. So this is when it's going to get tough. All the players now really getting forced on top of each other. But this is kind of what we've been waiting for. Trying to see all these teams going at each other's throats. Trying to get that spot, you know, finishing off in the chicken dinner position there.
Yeah, this is it. This is what we've been waiting for. That slaughterfest of teams coming together on top of each other, getting pushed closer and closer by that blue zone.
I mean, just looking at the zone, it is going to be an absolute insane one. It is going to be crazy. Really, really crazy. Oh, Resurrection now getting shot at. Deity trying to rotate up. See the shots just coming in there. So Blink now getting ready to move up. Let's jump over to Ekasi. They're, of course, pretty stationary. They haven't moved much since we were with them last. Pretty much still in the same compounds. Vibrant still over towards their west. So not a lot of movement for these two teams. But hopefully we'll see something happen pretty soon. Oh, Rez! Deity gets knocked right as he's trying to move up. Temper putting that shot right up into him. You got Coco, of course, now trying to get a few shots in as well. Exist also now rotating up. Ekasi keeping a watchful eye, but they can't really see the teams just yet. Let's jump up here to Xenon. Xenon, of course, now just trying to play safe, holding up in the compound, staying in the building and not moving too much. We've got the players from Nibble, of course, fairly close to him, as you can see here. Let's jump over to Berserk. Berserk, of course, seems to be out in the open now. Oh no, he's up in the sniper tower, just trying to take out the wheels there now. Ooh, Superior getting hit by Ekasi. There we go. So let's try and jump up here to Ekasi's side. They're getting hit. Well, they're doing a bit of damage now, which is fantastic to see. So they're keeping eyes all across the hill. Pretty good strat though, how they spread out. They pretty much have all the angles covered there. Oh,
yeah,
nukes.
that's the kind of big brain strats you want to see.
I mean, and there's only 3 of them left, you know, but the way that they've positioned themselves puts them in a pretty good spot. You know, they can see all around. We've got nukes, of course, here from Temper now, just turning up the heat on gun. Oh, let's jump. I think it's over here. Yes! There we go. Oh, Quickscope getting a hit in on Exist. So Zodiac goes down. Well done. We've got a few more shots, of course, now happening over here between a Vibrant. Oh, down they go. Nico landing that killing blow. Well done. Well played. There we go. ISO also getting taken out. So we are now down to 9 teams. Clutch being the last one left here for Exist. Ekasi now also moving up. Let's see where they're going to go. Are they going to push up over towards Blink? No idea, but slowly but surely making their way up in towards zone. So 9 teams remaining. Not a lot of space left to move in. Going up to Raze now on the left hand side here. They're of course now slowly but surely pushing up on the players there from Nibble. The last 2 that we've got left. Temper also on the prowl.
Pretty good job of surviving there.
No, they are. I mean, Sticky and Nomad, they're doing a pretty good job. We've got MEA Africa also now moving up, heading in right towards Sidon. Let's see if we can jump up towards Sidon. There we go. So let's see, will Sidon take the fight? The remainder of the squad now moving back up to him as well. MEA slowly but surely closing up. Right, so we got Yakes and Panda right here, right next to Raze. Ooh, Gun also moving in now. Let's see, will Sidon push up in towards MEA? Temper and everyone now firing off shots in all directions. So MEA just kind of trying to hold their space there. We got Temper now pushing up for center zone. Nibble slowly but surely now moving up behind Raze. So you got Raze on the left, Nibble on the right. Let's see how far Vindog and Sticky will get. Oh, I thought it was Nomad before. Sorry, I said Nomad. It's Vindog. Vindog is still alive. Oh, Vindog getting hit. There we go. Sidon also now trying to put a quick few shots across over to MEA. Pre-firing, but unfortunately there's no one there for him to really shoot at. Ekasi now opening fire right over towards Temper and the players from Blink as then of course moving in. Let's jump over here to Sidon. Oh, we've got him on screen already. Oopsie. Looking at the wrong one. So you can see Nukes of course now just scanning at the area, trying to get those shots across. Temper turning up the pain. Gun moving in. Oh, there we go. Sidon gets a quick hit there on MEA. One more left. And then they are down. Panda now the last hope for left. Oh, down he goes. Well played to Sidon. So Temper now just turning up the herd all over the place. Resurrection getting hit. Deity of course now the last one left there. You can see Nukes. Oh! And down they go. Ekasi coming in with a quick steal there. Nukes now turning his attention over to Ekasi. Raze firing over towards Gun as they're of course now moving up. Down goes Supreme. We got Ares, Sidon and Optic still left for Raze. Temper now also moving in. Oh, down goes Ares. So Sidon is now the last hope for left for Raze. Ekasi rotating up. What a hit there on Sully. Wow, Nukes being absolutely deadly with that M24. I mean, Sully was driving up and he got the hit in the face. Wow. So Nukes now really trying to get that shot over towards Sully there. Oh, up comes Gun and they get the hit. Down goes Raze. Well done to Gun. So Gun, as you can see, of course, now down to 3 players. So we got 5 teams remaining. Temper now pushing up. Ekasi, of course, just up ahead of them here. We got Broly and Oscar. Both of them now just trying to get up in towards the zone. Let's jump over to Superior. He is, of course, the last one left here for Blink. So Superior now on the left-hand side. We've got Ekasi on the right. Vindog and Sticky now both trying to rotate up in towards zone. They are caught out in the blue. Broly getting hit by Vindog. Oscar now the last hope for left. So Vindog slowly creeping in on Superior now. On Oscar. Superior now just trying to creep up into towards zone. Vindog getting claimed by zone. Down he goes. The whole of Nibble goes down. Flacco getting a quick finish there on Superior. Well done, well played. So Ekasi now getting their res going. 3 teams remaining. Gun, Temper, and Ekasi. Our final 3. Gun still on a full squad. Temper on a full squad. Ekasi on a squad of 2. Oh, Oscar now getting hit. Gun hearing the shots and of course now moving up. There we go. Gun pushing up on Temper. Down goes Nos. Oh, Ekasi now getting pushed. Oscar getting shot at. Broly. Oh, down goes Nerf. What a hit. And the Gun getting the hit there on Ekasi. Well done, well played. So Temper now moving in. Gun and Temper, the last 2 hopefuls left. Pyro trying to move up. Risk pushing in. Oh, down goes Pyro. Oh, down goes Nukes. Oh. Flacco now the last hope here. Let's see who will get these final few hits. Flacco turning up the pain, gets the hit on Risk. So you got Slim and Nerf now left. Let's see, will Slim be able to pull this one off? Oh, and down they go. Well done, well played. That is the end. Alright. So there we go. That is the finish. Gun coming in with the chicken dinner. Temper coming in 2nd place. Ekasi in 3rd. We got Blink in 4th place. Nibble taking 5th place. Raze in 6th. We got Exist over in 7th place. Resurrection in 8th. MEA Africa finishing off in 9th place. Then of course the players there from ISO Esports finishing off in 10th place. We got Vibrant coming in 11th place. Phoenix in 12th place. The Outsiders in 13th. And then, of course, the Dark Dragons finishing off in 14th place. But there we go. There we have it. Well, this is the Drogon Dragons. There we go. Never mind. The Drogon Dragons finishing off in 14th place. But what a play between the teams, though. I mean, yeah, this final finish was absolutely insane. You know, like, wow. That was quite the play.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, it's exactly pretty much the same thing I was saying earlier on about the top teams and watching where they were going to perform. You know, we have the same names pretty much hitting the top squads. You know, we have Gun sitting at the top there. We have Ekasi as well, also pretty close, and Nibble as well, just down the line there. So a lot of those names that we were following, they're still managing to perform pretty decently well. And, you know, from game to game, obviously, depending on who comes in the top 3 can change quite a bit. So, you know, it's nice to see that these top teams can consistently perform at least in the top sort of half of the lobby.
No, definitely agree with you with that, and it was a pretty good show. You know, it's tough competition going up against the teams that we have in the lobby. Either way, whether you finish in the last zone or wherever you go, it is going to be a tough fight. You know, especially with all these players. It's never a walk in the park. It's always a tough one, and you can see that because these players, these teams, earned to be here. You know.
Yeah.
And man, absolutely amazing. You know, it's just a blast. The action is insane. So well done once again to the teams. Well done to the players. Let's get into some of the replays there from the match, and then of course we get ready for our 2nd round, which should be starting in about 8 minutes time. All right, so here we go. Raze, oh, there we go. Aries getting himself knocked out by a vehicle. No one in particular knocking him out. He just got himself run over. I think he probably hit the exit button. Oh, there we go. ISO and the Dark Dragons already engaging now. So let's quickly jump over here to Cubic. Cubic, of course, now pushing up right up here towards the Dark Dragons. You can see the team up ahead. There we go. Dan gets the first hit right in the window. Oh, down he goes. Rax really just ripping up into Nano there. Let's see Cubic and company now trying to move up. Xenon getting ready to move upstairs. There we go. Oh, Nano gets taken down by Rax. Rax really going absolutely ham on these players. Dan still alive. ISO now searching. Going from 4 players down to 2 in a matter of seconds. Up comes Xenon and takes out Rax. Well done, well played there to Team ISO. Some shots. There we go. So Vibrant just flying right past. Not staying for the fight. They're in fact heading off elsewhere. Oh, there is Erection getting a quick hit. And let's jump over to Phoenix. So Phoenix now pushing up right here on Resurrection. We've got Maniac and company making their way around. Oh, there we go. So Panther getting a quick finish in on Nomad. Well done, well played. I think that is the end of... What? I think Raze just took them out. Oh, Outsiders getting hit once again. Andrew not trying to escape. Let's see how far he's going to get. So a lot of action already. Let's jump over here to Exist. Andrew gets taken down by Flacco. Well done, well played. Temper getting the squad wipe there. Oh, there we go. Temper pushing up. Jump over here to the players. Oh. Blink getting hit. We've got Temper pushing up on towards Phoenix. There we go. Khan getting a quick hit there on Phoenix. Well done. So let's see. We got Reki. Reki seems to be the last one left here for Phoenix. Oh, there we go. Yes. Down they go. Well played to Temper. Let's jump over here to Sidon. Oh, we've got him on screen already. Oopsie. Looking at the wrong one. So you can see Nukes, of course, now just scanning at the area. Trying to get those shots across. Temper turning up the pain. Gun moving in. Oh, there we go. Sidon gets a quick hit there on MEA. One more left. And then they are down. Panda now the last hope for left. Oh, down he goes. Well played to Sidon. There. Nukes now turning his attention over to Ekasi. Raze firing over towards Gun as they're, of course, now moving up. Down goes Supreme. Got Ares, Sidon, and Optic still left for Raze. Temper now also moving in. Oh, down goes Ares. So Sidon is now the last hope for left for Raze. Ekasi rotating up. What a hit there on Sully. What a hit there on Sully. Wow, Nukes being absolutely deadly with that M24. I mean, Sully was driving up and he got the hit in the face. Wow. So Nukes now really trying to get that shot over towards Sully there. Oh, up comes Gun and they get the hit. Down goes Raze. Well done to Gun. Out in the blue, Broly getting hit by Vindog. Oscar now the last hope for left. So Vindog slowly creeping in on Superior now. On Oscar. Superior now just trying to creep up into a zone. Vindog getting claimed by Zone. Down he goes. The whole of Nibble goes down. Flacco getting a quick finish there on Superior. Well done, well played. Shots and of course now moving up. There we go. Gun pushing up on Temper. Down goes Nos. Ekasi now getting pushed. Oscar getting shot at. Broly. Oh, down goes Nerf. What a hit. And the Gun getting the hit there on Ekasi. Well done, well played. Oh. Flacco now the last hope here. Let's see who will get these final few hits. Flacco turning up the pain. Gets the hit on Risk. So you got Slim and Nerf now left. Let's see, will Slim be able to pull this one off? Oh, and down they go. Well,
Know that they ride or die. I keep waves by my side. CJ Ack, never gotta roll with
What's up, guys? Welcome back. All right, we are getting ready to get into our second match. Wow, what a finish that last one was. That was absolutely insane. We had Gun, of course, coming in there with the chicken dinner right on the end, getting those last few hits in. Gun finishing off last, and then Temper. Gun finishing off with the chicken dinner. I don't know why I said last. And then, of course, Temper coming in second place. So well done, well played, Ekasi. Of course, as you could see there, in a third place. Man, that was pretty insane. The Gun finished off that play, finishing off on 10 kills. We had Temper coming in with 14 kills, and then Ekasi finishing off with 2. You know, those top two kill counts. That was absolutely crazy. You know, you can see why the teams placed there.
Yeah, for sure. You know, we saw some great stuff coming out pretty much across the board from all the teams putting in some good work, you know, some crazy stuff from start to finish. But obviously, you know, those top 3 teams, they performed pretty well. And I mean, Ekasi showed us, you know, the good survival sort of technique there, just getting that survivalism in. It's displaying the strength of that particular strat. So yeah, we saw some great stuff, and of course, Gun coming out on top in the end there.
Yeah, no, they were gunning for that first place, and they successfully got it. You know, so what a play! Well done once again to the teams there. Gun, Temper, and Ekasi taking the top 3 slots. Amazing play, and that is why, you know, we've got them here, because, you know, they put up quite a show and quite a fight. You know, they don't just let it go that easily. So well done, you know, well deserved play there. We're of course now getting ready for our second lobby to get started, second room rather. So we are about to move off, going up in towards the Erangel map once again. So just waiting as everything is loading up. There we go, it is all ready. So let's jump up straight over towards there. Alright, so as you can see, we are here on the Miramar map. Let's have a quick look at the players once again. So you can see over in the slot 2 there, we've got MEA Africa. So we've got Wazzy, Yakes, Panda, and Vile exist. We've got Clutch, Zodiac, Thrax, and Tia. For Vibrant, we've got Nova, Pounds, 6, and Boyka. Then, of course, for Gun, we've got Slim, Nerf, Pyro, and Risk. For the Dragons, there we've got Dan, Nero, Hound, and Shek. Temper, we've got Nos, Con, Flacco, and Nukes. 4KT joining us for this round. Welcome. So we've got Pronto, Nerd, and Jagger there. Ekasi, we've got Bait, Oscar, Broly, and Sully. Then, of course, Blink is Superior, General Pekka, Quickscope, and Nico. Nibble, we have Skripas, Vindog, Nomad, Sticky. Nomad and Sticky. I said that one strangely, but whatever. Raze over there in slot 14. We've got Optic, Sidon, Supreme, and Ares. Then, of course, we've got the players for Resurrection is Chris, Deity, Panic, and Berserk. For Phoenix, we've got Maniac, Thy Slay, Reki, and Panther. And then, of course, last but not least, for Team ISO Esports, there we've got Cubic, Xenon, ISO number 1, and Nano. Alright, so the flight path, as you can see, is taking us from prison and heading up just west of Campo Militar. So, yet again, giving the teams some pretty good spots to drop down into. We'll see, will the teams go for their usual spots, the ones that we usually see them dropping into? Only time will tell, but we'll find out in due course.
Yeah, I expect them to do that. No reason not to, especially if you're comfortable in those spots. You may as well just drop down in them and play your game.
So we've got Exist now dropping down over in Chumacera. We got Nibble and Gun heading off in the direction there of Monte Nuevo. We got Temper and 4KT heading up to what seems to be El Pozo. We got MEA Africa, of course, touching down right there in Picado. We got Raze and the players from Vibrant now pushing in the direction of Los Leones. We got Resurrection heading up in towards Minas Generales. The Dragons heading up in the direction of La Cobriera. Then, of course, Blink, Ekasi, and Resurrection, as well as ISO. Now dropping out across Torre Ahumada and Cruz del Val. But it looks like the players there from Phoenix, or Resurrection rather. Yes, Resurrection are heading up into Tierra Bronca. There we go. Ooh, that one between. Let's go over to Temper and 4KT while we wait for those other two teams up north to finish their drop. So that is ISO and Ekasi up in the north. Gonna try and move up. You can see 4KT moving up in on Temper. ISO and Ekasi also fairly close together. So just waiting for everything to load up so we can get into the action. There we go. Raze getting the first hit on Vibrant. Well done. First knock of the match. There we go. Here we go. So you got Temper and the players here. That of course being the players from 4KT over on the side here. Ooh, Flacco getting knocked there by Pronto. Nice play. ISO of course not trying to move up on Ekasi. So we're busy watching Nano on the left. And Nukes over here on the right just quickly trying to smoke it up. We had a few hits in the kill feed as well there. We got Nibble and the players there from Gun also right on top of each other. Raze and Vibrant also very, very close together. So let's see if we can just cycle through these teams of course now. We're busy watching Nibble now on the right. Nibble who are very close here to Gun. You can see Risk just upstairs. Nomad fairly close. We got Skripas also just holding up on the upstairs here, very, very close there to Gun. So the whole team, of course, now making their way around. ISO on the left, busy moving in on Ekasi there. You can see Bait already getting taking a bit of damage. So Risk now all alone out in the open. Nibble on the prowl, moving up, closing in on his position. So Sticky and Nomad. Oh, getting hit. Let's jump over here to Vibrant and Raze over in Los Leones. You can see them, of course, also being fairly close. Not too close for comfort, but they are there. ISO, of course, now still moving up towards Ekasi, going around, or going through the compounds, getting their loot, getting everything ready. It's strange though, if you look at the map, it looks like these teams are so close together, but once you drop down right up into them, you notice that they're actually quite far away. Ooh,
yeah,
Nibble.
it happens. Perspective.
Yeah, but I sometimes forget just how big the map is.
Yeah, I gotta fit all those teams in there.
Yeah, but of course Miramar being the largest map of the four, so it yeah, it's easy to forget the size. Oh, Nomad getting a few hits in, just ripping up in towards Gun, Sticky, Skripas, everyone going at it. I keep on going over to the wrong people there. Ah, there we go. Risk just getting taken down now. Gun left with one player. Pyro, of course, now the last hope for left here for Gun. So let's see how he's going to do. ISO, of course, now still getting their loot going. Seems like Ekasi has moved out of the area there. Pyro just moving about now. So let's see, will he be able to make his escape?
GG's, nice try, boys. Well done.
There we go.
GG's, nice try.
You can hear that, just listen to the comments there. Now that's what you call, oh man, what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know, what's the word you're looking for?
I can't remember. Yeah, well, whatever. Good plays there. Man, that's not the word. I'm lacking in the terms today, but whatever. Sportsmanship.
Good,
there
great,
we go. The
fantastic
sportsmanship. What sportsmanship we've got there. Well done, well played though. That's something that you want to hear on all chat, you know, after the players battled it out. You know, them telling each other, you know, well done, well played.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe, oh, and then of course we got the... Yeah. And we got some people singing in the background as well now. I hope they know they're on stream. That's yeah, I hope that was his best voice. Well, I kind of don't hope so because it sounded a bit horrible. But either way, we've got the players from 4KT still fairly close there to Temper. And the players here from Vibrant now slowly but surely creeping up on Raze. So we got Vibrant and Raze on the right hand side. And then of course 4KT and Temper on the left. Let's see, Nerd, that's a new one. I haven't seen Nerd 4KT before. So welcome. It's a new name. Let's go for that rather. Oh, there we go. So Optic right there in front of 6. Oh, gets a few hits in. Well placed shots. So we got 14 teams, 50 players. So we had a few deaths, but no squad wipes just yet.
Yeah, these teams trying to survive as long as they possibly can and potentially, you know, rack up as much points before they go out, if they go out.
No, they're definitely giving it all they've got and putting up a pretty good show, you know, at the same time as well.
Yeah.
So just trying to see if we can move up. Tempo, of course, now having moved over towards the west there. So they're not on top of the players from 4KT anymore. But we got Raze and Vibrant now getting fairly close together here. So we got Nova, 6, Nova, 6, and there was one more. Oh, there we go, Pounds. Those are the players left for Vibrant. You can see Raze, of course, now just moving up ever so slightly, bit by bit. So we got Supreme, Sidon, Ares, and Optic. So Optic and Ares now moving up on 6. So if he's not careful, he might just be in for a bit of trouble there. There are some more lovely singing. There we go. They're singing "Go Back." Going back to the lobby. Let's call that a PUBG exclusive song, one that we haven't heard before. There we go. So you heard it here first, live on broadcast. Our "Go Back to Lobby" song, debuting. Thanks to one of the players getting taken out. I don't know who though, but there we go. Album. Yes. Dropping the single right here. Week 1 Pro Series Season 4. Oh, there we go. Optic using up quite a bit of ammo there. I don't know who he was shooting at though.
Well, he must have been shooting at someone. Hopefully.
Yeah. The Resurrection now, or Raze rather, sorry. Raze now moving up. We've got Ares pushing up right in the building right here with 6. Let's jump over to 6. Ooh, MEA Africa. Also now trying to get a quick few shots across there. Trying to get those hits in over towards Exist. You can see Thrax. Oh, Vile getting hit. What a hit there. Well placed shot. The Vile now quickly having to recover some health. Seeing that he got hit pretty hard. Let's jump over here to Wazzy. See what Wazzy... Oh, Wazzy also getting hit. Thrax really... I think it's Thrax. It looks like it's Thrax getting those shots in on him. Some pretty good shots there. Oh, Bounds getting that quick hit in. Wow, there we go. The first one from Raze to go down. So Optic now moving up for the res. We got Sidon and Supreme both also now trying to move in. A lot of back and forth between the players here.
Yeah, that's what you like to see.
Let's see, maybe Sidon will get this hit. He's really trying to creep up. Oh, Nova getting hit there by Supreme. So Nova out in the open. We got Pounds and 6. Nova, of course, just dropping down into the dip there, into the ditch. Get some hard cover. Supreme, of course, now getting ready, pushing up. Pounds falling off the height. At least not taking damage from what I can see. But Nova trying to get that angle on Supreme. Let's see, will he get those shots? Supreme managing to just have the buildings between him and Nova. So Raze still in a full squad. We've got Vibrant on 3 now. So that's 6 pounds of Nova. 6 pounds of Nova. Yeah, that's funny. Anyway, they're moving up. Oh man, grains all over the place. Bomb diggity bombs. So Supreme really trying to move up towards Nova. You've got 6 also now just putting off a quick few shots there. Just going to transition back up into the split. So Exist and MEA Africa also still going at it. Thrax and the whole company is still there. They haven't given up just yet. Oh, there we go. Wazzy now trying to get those shots across over towards Thrax. Fortunately for him, for Thrax though, he's got a tree in his way. And Wazzy is a bit stumped as to why the shots aren't going through.
Wow. Wow. Wow, that's great.
Yeah, absolutely amazing build up there.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, let's see. Do we have any other teams moving up? Slowly but surely the players, of course, now making their way. Ooh, Temper and 4KT up in the northern side of the zone. So let's try and jump up here to 4KT on the left. MEA. We'll just keep an eye on the kill feed. Hopefully we'll see those shots, of course, or the kills coming in. So Temper now just waiting, or Temper rather, moving up. 4KT just waiting. Let's try and move this one up to the team here from Nibble. So you can see Nibble also now fairly close there to MEA. Hopefully we'll see some of the shots coming in from their side. So you got Panda and Wazzy, of course, they're right up ahead of them. Sticky taking aim. Nico getting blown up. What happened? Was that red zone? Maybe.
I have no clue.
Oh, Jagger gets taken down. Temper now starting the attack. Let's see. Will Nerd get this one? Oh, no. Down goes Nerd. It is up to Pronto now. Pronto moving up. Well, moving away rather. Pronto now the last one left here for 4KT. Temper pushing up on his position. Let's see. Will they find him? Oh, Phoenix also doing a bit of damage there. So Nerd getting taken down. Well done. Alright, so Pronto now on the left-hand side. We got Panda on the right. MEA trying to get those shots over towards Nibble. You see 4KT. Pronto not too far away from zone though, so he's slowly but surely, I think, just maybe trying to get into a better position so he could take on this players there. Resurrection and Phoenix now going at it as well. We got the Dragons also now pushing up right behind Nibble here. So up comes Nero moving in on Nibble. Oh, Nomad out, spots Nero. Pronto now trying to get his great escape. Temper putting those hits across. Oh, will he make it? Oh, Nukes lands the final blow. Well done, well played. Alright, so the Dark Dragons now pushing up. Temper all alone now over in this side of the map, as you can see up here in the northwest. No one there aside from them. Let's speak proper English. Right, let's jump over here to the players from Nibble. So Nibble now on the left. You got the Dragons on the right. Fairly close together. Skripas getting hit. So Shake was the one from the Dragons now getting hit. Some shots there from Nibble flying up over towards him. So you got Nomad, Skripas and Sticky. Just up ahead of him there. Vindog, of course, getting taken out a little while ago. Let's just cycle through. Nomad, as you can see now, moving about, trying to see if he can find an angle. Skripas also moving up. So Shake now, I don't know if he's going to try and flank around up towards Nibble, or which way around he's going to go. But I definitely think it's going to make for interesting one. Phoenix and Resurrection also getting fairly close. So let's jump over towards Phoenix on the right hand side here. And we'll keep Nibble and the Dragons on the left. MEA now also moving up. So Sticky nearly getting a nice visual there on the Dragons. Phoenix and Resurrection. Oh, some shots coming in as well. Reiki not getting hit. So we got Reiki, Maniac, and Panther. Those are the three left for Resurrection. Raze now moving up as well. Let's see where they're gonna go. Nibble still keeping those eyes there on the Dragons. There we go. So Raze now on the move on the left here. On the right, sorry. Ooh, up comes the team there, of course, now from Resurrection. In hot pursuit of the players here. Trying to catch up with Raze. But it seems like Raze might even just be pushing up right behind the players here from Resurrection. Well, off they go, flying straight through the middle. The Dragons and Nibble, of course, also still going at it. Ares' vehicle is not looking too great. One or two more hits and he's gone. Yes, down he goes. Panic getting that shot in. Vehicle explosion takes him down. Well done. So the teams, of course, now all starting to make their way up in towards the north there. The Dragons putting a few shots across. Getting that hit in. Oh, there we go. Let's jump over here to Nero. He's, of course, now turning up the pain on Resurrection. You can see we've got Maniac and Panther just up ahead. We've got Reki and Thy Slay off on the side. Oh, there we go. Vibe now also coming in with a few shots. Let's see. Will 6 get the shot in? They're moving in on Resurrection. Down goes Chris. Two more left. You've got Deity and Berserk. Dragons pushing up as well. Moving up on Resurrection Undead there. So Vibrant moving up bit by bit. So you can see them, of course, just in the middle here between Blink, Resurrection, and of course our last player there from Simba Ultimate. Ooh, Deity getting a hit in on Nova. Well played. ISO now, of course, up ahead in front of the Dragons here. So let's try and jump up. See if we can get in on... Let's jump over here to the Resurrection guys. So Resurrection now on the left hand side. So you got Berserk and Deity, the last two left on that side. Vibrant keeping an eye on Blink. Blink, of course, just over towards the northeast. So Pounds now on the move. Just getting ever closer. Just trying to regroup with the team. Ooh, nice. MEA getting a few hits in on the players there from Exist. Nibble also now getting a few shots in. Let's try and jump up into that. So there we go. We've got Sticky down. Nomad and Skripas still up and at it. So Exist. Ooh, not looking too great. Quite a bit of damage done to the players there. So Thrax, of course, now being the last hopeful left for the Exist team. Here we go, Skripas getting that finishing hit, getting the first done. So Thrax now just trying to outrun the blue zone. Vibrant now also just trying to move up. Let's see, will Reki be able to make it all the way in? It's just coming up behind Vibrant. We got some shots now flying off. Deity getting a quick hit there in on 6. Well done. So Thrax, of course, now the last one left for Exist. Let's have a quick look at the map, trying to see Ekasi all the way in the northern side of zone. So they're very comfortably sitting there, waiting, trying to see what's going to happen. Zone, of course, now moving up in a minute and about 20 seconds. Let's see what Reki is getting up to. Will he make it all the way up safely into zone? With Vibrant right up ahead of him. He's on the approach. Temper getting a hit in on MEA Africa. Well done. So Resurrection now moving up. We got the Dragons up ahead of them. Nova getting taken down by Reki. Reki, the solo ranger. So Reki over here on the left. Circling around, trying to get up over towards Vibrant. Resurrection now just making their way up in towards zone. Phoenix getting a quick hit there in on Vibrant. Ah, down he goes. Reki gets taken down, but what a play nonetheless. Ooh, ISO also now getting a quick few shots off. Let's try and jump up into the fight there if we can. Ooh, the Dragons just got taken out by ISO. Well done, well played. Quick finish. You see the shots going and then it's done. Then it's too late. Let's try and jump over here to Raze. Oh, there we go. Optic blowing up Pekka's vehicle. Deity being absolutely potent with his Car 98 today. Getting several beautiful shots across. There we go. Supreme now going up. Getting the quick thirst in on General Pekka there. Vibrant now moving up. Getting close to Raze. MEA also still alive. 11 teams still remaining. 6. Ah! Pushing out right on Optic. Oh, mistake number 1. Optic quickly putting him down. So Optic and Supreme, the last two hopefuls left. Supreme now moving up. We got Pounce just up ahead of him. There we go. 6, of course, now getting thirsted. Jump over here to Panda. Oh, Nuke, sorry. Ooh, MEA really turning up the pain on ISO now. Let's see, where's Yakes? There's so much happening, it's so hard to keep track. Yakes blowing up Nano's vehicle there. Well done. So 1 down. ISO now coming up from behind. Resurrection getting ready to move. Nibble getting a beautiful few shots, of course. So let's try and jump over here to Nomad. Ooh, Vibrant getting hit by the blue zone. Pounds going down. We got Raze, Deity, and Berserk still up ahead. MEA coming in. Oh, ISO moving up. Xenon gets knocked. We got Nano and Cubic still alive. MEA now in a bit of trouble, getting sandwiched. There we go. Cubic sneaking in. Let's see, where's Nano? Nano also now moving up over towards Cubic. Just repositioning Emma so slightly. Oh, Nano getting hit. Ekasi pushing up on Temple. Let's try and jump up into that. Oh, what a hill fight. So Khan now moving in. Let's see, will he get those hits in? Ekasi setting up a few grenades there. Resurrection just trying it to hold on. Let's see, will Deity get those shots over into MEA? So this is going to be a tough finish. The tough zone. So Temper really trying to get a good angle here on Ekasi. Flacco, of course, now on the move. Oh, there we go. Down goes Bait. Quickscope blowing up his vehicle. Nicely done. Oh, Nukes getting a hit in there on Nico. So Superior now, the last hope for left. No, and down he goes. Well done. So Con really trying to push up over towards Sully. Loads of shots going off. ISO pushing up on MEA. We got Con getting that hit on Broly. Let's see, will Nano make the push on the side here? Panda keeping a watchful eye. Cubic also right there with him. Oh, down goes Con. Flacco and Nuke's now left for Temper. Nuke's trying to move up for the res. There we go, but instead gets the first on Sully. Well done. So 7 teams now remaining. Optic just up ahead of Panda here. Down goes Oscar. Flacco getting a beautiful hit in. Oh, Bait trying to come over the hill, trying to get those shots in. As we can see, Nukes goes down. It is up to Flacco now. Oh, Ekasi puts Temper down. Well done, well played. We are down now to our final 5 teams. ISO taking quite a bit of damage. Resurrection getting hit. We got Berserk now, the last one left for Resurrection. Deity getting taken out. Well, knocked out. He's not gone just yet. So ISO now getting ready. Just trying to find... You can see Nano still alive. MEA really trying to get those hits across. Let's jump over here to Nano. Oh, and down they go. Well done. Well played. So MEA now moving up once again on the prowl. Resurrection back to 2. MEA moving up. Ekasi moving up. And Nibble also now moving up. So let's try and jump up the hill over towards Nibble. There we go. Berserk getting hit. Nomad putting a beautiful shot up into him there. Skripas now keeping eye on Deity. Up he comes. Down he goes. Well done. Well played. MEA also now getting hit. Ekasi getting claimed by the blue zone. 2 of the players going down. So MEA just down below. Oh, Oscar goes down. Down goes Skripa. So Nomad and Sticky now the last 2 left here for Nibble. Let's see. MEA also now down to 2. Nomad keeping an eye there. Ekasi on 3 players. So you got Sully, Broly, and Bait. Nomad needs to move up, but of course they've got the players here from MEA just up ahead of them. So MEA we've got on the left, you can see them just patiently waiting for someone to rotate around and move up into them. Skripas braving the corner.
Yeah, once again, Ekasi's playing that long game.
Skripas getting hit. Up comes Sticky, down goes Sticky. Ah! Skripas gets a beautiful hit here on Vile. Down goes Skripas now. Nomad, the last hope for left. We got Yakes and Panda. The 2 players there for MEA. And Ekasi, of course, now coming up from behind. What a play. So Ekasi now moving up. Yakes, the last hope for left. It all comes down to his final play. Bait dropping down. Oh, and that is the end. Well done. Well played. There we go. There we have it. All right. So we've got Ekasi now coming in with a chicken dinner on this round. MEA Africa coming in 2nd place. Nibble coming in 3rd. Then of course Resurrection in 4th place. You can just hear the shots, the victory shots in the background there. They seem to be quite happy. Then, of course, we've got the players there from ISO Esports over in 5th place. Temper in 6th place. We've got Raze finishing off in 7th. We've got Blink in 8th. Vibrant in 9th place. Exist in 10th. We got Gun in 11th place. The Dragons in 12th place. Phoenix finishing off in 13th place. 4KT in 14th. And yeah, that is it. Those are our standings for our second match. So what a round, what a show. Once again, these players coming up with a crazy play once again, all the way up to the end. Man, yeah, that was good fun to watch. That was good fun to watch.
Yeah, for sure. And this time, Ekasi's playing the long game worked out a little bit better for them as well.
No, it did. I mean, it managed to get them all the way up in towards the chicken dinner. And what a beautiful hit there by Bait right at the end, dropping down from the hill. You know, jumping off the cliff there. And yeah, moving in, getting those hits going. I mean, that was absolutely amazing seeing him do that. So I'm kind of looking forward to our next round coming up, the third one, which will once again be an Erangel map, a Miramar map. Sorry, I said Erangel. But yeah, I think let's get everything ready and cooking for that side, and then we get into our match and see how that goes.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, off we go. Right behind Nibble here. So up comes Nero, moving in on Nibble. Oh, Nomad out, spots Nero. Pronto now trying to get his great escape. Temper putting those hits across. Oh, will he make it? Oh, Nukes lands the final blow. Well done, well played. Is here trying to catch up with Raze, but it seems like Raze might even just be pushing up right behind the players here from Resurrection. Well, off they go, flying straight through the middle. The Dragons and Nibble, of course, also still going at it. Ares' vehicle is not looking too great. 1 or 2 more hits and he's gone. Yes, down he goes. Panic getting that shot in. Vehicle explosion takes him down. Well done. So Ricky over here on the left. Circling around, trying to get up over towards Vibrant. Resurrection now just making their way up in towards zone. Phoenix getting quick hit there in on Vibrant. Ah, down he goes. Ricky gets taken down, but what a play nonetheless. On the move. Oh, there we go. Down goes Bait. Quick scope, blowing up his vehicle. Nicely done. Oh, Nukes getting a hit in there on Nico. So Superior now the last hope for left. No, and down he goes. Well done. The 7 teams now remaining. Optic just up ahead of Panda here. Down goes Oscar. Flacco getting a beautiful hit in. Oh, Bait trying to come over the hill, trying to get those shots in. So we can see Nukes goes down. It is up to Flacco now. Oh, Ekasi puts Temper down. Well done, well played. Final 5 teams. ISO taking quite a bit of damage. Resurrection getting hit. We got Berserk now, the last one left for Resurrection. Deity getting taken out. Well, knocked out. Not he's not gone just yet. So ISO now getting ready. Just trying to find. You can see Nano still alive. MEA really trying to get those hits across. Let's jump over here to Nano. Oh, and down they go. Well done. Well played.
Ekasi's playing that long game.
Skripa's getting hit. Up comes Sticky. Down goes Sticky. Ah! Skripas gets a beautiful hit there on Vile. Down goes Skripas now. Nomad, the last hope for left. We got Yakes and Panda. The 2 players there for MEA, and Ekasi, of course, now coming up from behind. What a play. 2 players there for MEA, and Ekasi, of course, now coming up from behind. What a play. So Ekasi now moving up. Yakes, the last hope for left. It all comes down to his final play. Bait dropping down. Oh, and that is the end. Well done.
Some form of control still, making our constant binary choices and voicing our equally shallow opinions more loudly or quietly. Most people can't even decide what color to wear or which burger to eat. What does it matter, man? Autonomy is an illusion. Autonomy is an illusion. Autonomy is an illusion. Most people can't even decide what color to wear or which burger to eat. What the does it matter, man? Autonomy is an illusion. Autonomy is an illusion.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. All right, so we are getting ready for our third match to get underway. What a play that last one was. Absolutely insane as usual. These teams are crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, for sure. And honestly, I can't wait to be able to see what these players decide to do, what these teams decide to do in the match. So I'm keen to get straight into it. We're just waiting for everyone to load up, and soon we'll be in.
We're just waiting now, of course, for the players there from Vibrant to come in. We've only got one of their players in the room at the moment, so we're waiting for the remainder, as well as the team there from Simba Ultimate also to make their way up. I think I might have misnamed one of the teams when I was reading the results, but hey, either way, we got them all going. So we're just waiting now for the match to get underway. Should start any moment now, and of course yeah, then we can get up straight in towards the action and get everything rolling.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so the match is busy loading up. There we go. Let's jump up straight into the view here. All right, there we go. There we have it. So let's have a quick look at the players once again. So we got MEA Yakes over in with his teammates over in 2, that being Panda and Baker. Then in 3, we've got the players from Exist. Oh, there we go. Vile also not just coming in. We got Clutch, Zodiac, Thrax, and Tia therefore Exist. We've got Nova, 6, and Boyka for Vibrant in 4. In Phoenix in slot 5, we've got Inspector, Maniac, Panther, and Thy Slay. Then of course for Gun over in slot 6, we've got Nerf, Slim, Pyro, and Risk. For the Dragons over in 7, we've got Dan, Nero, Hound, and Shrek. Then of course we got Temper in 8 with Flacco, Nos, Con, and Nukes. Then 4KT in 9, we've got Jagger, Thugger, Pronto, and Nerd. The Outsiders in 10, we've got Rasta, Painless, Jason, Andrew. Ekasi in 11, we've got Bait, Broly, Reverb, and Sully. Blink in 12, so that's Superior, Quickscope, Titan, and Mercury. Nibble in 13, we've got Skripas, Vindog, Nomad, and Sticky. Raze in 14, we've got Optic, Sidon, Supreme, and Aries. Then of course Resurrection in 15 there. We've got Panic, Berserk, and Deity. In 16 for Simba Ultimate there, we've got Mr. Poppy. And then ISO in 17, we've got Cubic, Xenon, Nano, and ISO number 1. So the flight path, as you can see, is of course heading up there from Torre Ahumada, and of course heading over towards the spawn island, or the prison area there by Minas del Sur.
Sure, our boy Mr. Poppy sitting there alone.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I wonder if he throws a spanner in the wrench and just straight up goes ahead and wins it all by himself. That'd be interesting.
That'd be really interesting to watch. So you can see the players from ISO and the team there, of course, from Phoenix over in Torre Ahumada right there on the side. So I think let's we got Temper and Raze also fairly close together. So let's quickly jump over here to Phoenix up north there with the players from ISO and see what we've got cooking on their side. You can see them, of course, now just rotating up. ISO not managing to get those hits in. Ooh, MEA.
Ooh. Wow, that was quick. Mr. Poppy, he just goes down immediately.
Wow.
We speak about him just winning the game, but instead he's the first to go down.
Yeah. All right, so let's move over to San Martin. We've got Raze and Temper. We've got Nibble, as well as another team, Gun, of course, over in La Dralera. Or is that Monte Nuevo? Yeah, Monte Nuevo. Very close together, so let's see what's happening. Ooh, Gun already getting those shots in on Nibble. Let's move up to that. That is where we want to be. Let's go to Nibble and Gun.
Skripas is taken down and Vindog is also knocked. That's not a great start for Nibble.
Yeah, and then we got Risk going in for the finish there. Getting a quick hit in. Oh, Nomad getting hit now. What? Wow. So Gun really pushing up hard. You can see Slim, of course, now right there. Just outside of the building where Nomad is.
At least he was able to get a little bit of health back.
just in time. So Slim just waiting up on the roof. Let's see, will he get those hits? Just gonna stay here on Nomad. Oh, down he goes.
And he's alone there as well, Sticky completely on the other side.
Yeah.
Now Nibble have to play the long game. It's Sticky and then he just has to sit and hide and hope he doesn't get taken down like Mr. Poppy.
Oh, let's see how far Sticky is gonna get. Hopefully he might just be able to get away, getting into that buggy now. And off he goes. Alright, so that has come to an end. Let's jump over back towards Raze and Temper over in San Martin and see what we got cooking with them over here. Your Supreme very close there. Con and company moving in. So Nas slowly but surely creeping up. Not pushing in just yet, just getting closer and closer, but being a bit cautious at the same time. Nuke's now moving up as well. Surprised that Supreme hasn't spotted him.
Yeah, right now Raze is like just across the way. Looks like they're gonna retreat to the safety of the wall and the building further on.
Well, we'll see if that pays off, because we got Flacco breaking off from the team there. Moving up slowly but surely. And he's already got his angle there on he just spotted Sidon and Optic in the warehouse.
Yeah, so they have that information there. Although Ares and Supreme are just staying here by the wall to make sure no one pushes it in further than that.
Oh, down goes Optic. Flacco being super deadly with that Scar L.
Yeah, he pushes outside of that building and gets taken down.
We got Nos also right there, fairly close to them, of course. Con and Nukes now pushing up towards Supreme. Oh, there we go. Nos getting that thirst on Optic. Down he goes. So Supreme and Ares really trying to push up over towards Nuke and Con there. You can see Nukes, of course, getting hit, taking a bit of damage. Ares now just holding the wall. Sidon now moving up. Oh, some nice grenades going off once again. Oh, down goes Ares. Nukes just with very low health, but managing to quickly recover some health. You got Supreme now trying to escape. Sidon now being the last one left.
Yeah, he tries to run away and escape, but he cannot escape their crosshairs and they're going to take him down.
The shots, of course, now flying over towards Supreme and Ares there. Down goes Ares, so he gets thirsted. Supreme about to bleed out. Down he goes. So Sidon now just running up right here over in to Hacienda del Patron.
Yeah, he's fallen back a little bit of the ways, but they could push this. TMP could just keep pushing. Sidon has to keep running. Look at him bolting across the wasteland there.
Yeah, just trying to survive, just trying to last. So let's see how far he gets. Hopefully he makes it all the way. You know, comes in to the later game.
Yeah, he has to do what Nibble's doing now as well and just sort of hide and hope for the best result possible.
Look at Sidon with that golden Dorado. What's it called? The Mustang. Let's go with the golden Mustang. There we go. Sidon now on. Now he's pimped out. Now he can go. Alright, let's see if we can move up. We've got a few teams, of course, now making their way through zone. We've got Temper still holding up in San Martin. We've got the Outsiders now slowly but surely moving up. Split up a bit there. We got Andrew and teammate fairly close there to water treatment. So maybe Sidon might move up into that position. You know, just rotating past them. But we will see. It looks like he might be heading up. We got Blink also now heading in as well. So let's see where Sidon's going to go. Okay, no, he's moving up into these compounds. The Outsiders and Ekasi also now getting very close together as well. So now jumping over to Bait. He's of course just busy looting up in the compound here. We've got the Outsiders just over towards the east there. Or the east-southeast. So the map has quieted down.
Pushing all the way to the zone, which is a lot further west than they're sitting right now.
So just keeping an eye now on Sidon, seeing if he's going to decide to move in. The Outsiders and Blink also. Blink now rotating up right. They're fairly close to the Outsiders. Let's jump over here to Painless and see what we got cooking on this side. The Outsiders just keeping an eye on the hill, not moving up too much.
Meanwhile, Blink and Ekasi are exchanging a little bit of fire. Couple of shots from the hilltop there from Blink.
Here we go. So Blink now, we've got Mercury on screen at the moment, looking up just over the rise here. Broly, Bait and Reverb right there in front of him. Sully, of course, just off to the side.
Looks like a bit of a hit and run.
Literally. Put in a few hits and off they go. Blink now rotating up even further in towards zone. You can see Sidon and the players there, of course, from Blink, also fairly close together. Sidon moving off and then not going too far away though. He's got a few more shots. Oh, Sully now engaging with Blink. Quick scope now getting shot at. The vehicle taking a bit of damage. Didn't seem like there was any damage being done to the player. But let's see, Mercury now getting rushed. Oh, up they come.
Oh, well, there's no doubt he goes down here. This is a 1v3 and he's just bitten off way more than he can chew there. He gets knocked and taken out by Ekasi. I don't know why he was sitting there 1v3. He knew there was a couple of players there and he knew his teammates were sort of retreating, and instead he just keeps going there for the 1v3 and gets taken down and punished for it.
Yeah, but well, so I think it's because his vehicle got stuck so he couldn't move out. That is a bit tricky at times. You know, you're trying to get in your vehicle and move up and you can't really move too far. You know, you can only move as far as your vehicle will allow you to go. So loads of players now in zone and spread out across the safe zone here. We got the players there from Phoenix Aura now just moving up, coming in from the eastern side. You can see ISO also now moving up. Outsiders moving in. We've got the Dragons still up in La Cabrera, up in the north there. So Superior now on the move. Let's jump over to Superior and see what we got cooking on this side. Titan gets... Oh, Rasta blows them up before we could even move in. Quickscope, of course, now the last one left. So well done there. Quickscope, the Lone Ranger. The last one left for his team. So he's just huddling up in the shack there. Let's jump over here to the players from Ekasi and see if they're going to take any of those hits on the team there from Tempa. So Ekasi now on the move. Ooh. 4KT also fairly close there to Phoenix. So let's see who we can jump to. At the moment, all the teams are just slowly rotating up into a zone. Phoenix heading in. Oh, we got Nukes hanging back a little bit. Inspector moving up, so let's jump over to Nukes here. Let's see, will he engage with Inspector coming up from behind? There we go, shots going off. Oh, that being an open top also doesn't really add much to the problem. Oh, and he gets run over. What a play. Flacco running him over. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. That's always fun to see when the players get hit like that. So we got the team from Exist now. Just north there of Chumacera. Quickscope now caught in a bit of a funny position here.
Yeah, he's right in the middle of everything.
And we got several teams now just rotating up. Oh, Phoenix right here on Temper. Nos and Con getting that first one. Con, of course, now getting hit by Panther. The Quickscope just moving up off in the distance there, right next to thy sleigh. Like I'm just trying to move the vehicle up into safety. There we go. We got Panther now getting shot at. Don't die.
Yeah, I'm trying. I just noticed here that Raze, Nibble, and Blink all have one player left alive for them. And our boy Quickscope for Blink there, he's like sort of in the center of the mass right there. Nibble, Sticky, sorry, is out there towards the southern side and is all the way up there towards the north all alone, having yet to push down in towards the zone. So those three lone wolves are out there.
Oh, we're sitting here watching Quickscope now, and you can see the team from the outside is slowly but surely moving up behind him. Andrew, of course, getting ever closer, just peeking those corners there, trying to see if he can get the angle in on the team there from Phoenix Aura. Ooh, Ekasi and Temper very close together as well, so jumping up to Ekasi now. You can see them moving in on Temper here. Sully just moving about. Let's jump over to Brody. Brody also now just trying to find an angle there. You can see Panic coming up. He doesn't look too great health-wise. Oh, down goes Deity. Berserk gets his vehicle blown up. Wow. That's got to sting a bit.
That's not fun.
No. Now Panic, the last ranger here for Resurrection, quickly trying to recover some health before moving up further. We got Gun moving up towards the hill, just over towards the west there. And then of course Ekasi over towards the northeast. And the players from Temper just on his east-southeast. So he's caught in a fairly interesting position here.
You know, the players are all sort of congregating now that the zone is slowly getting smaller. But as we mentioned earlier, you know, it's sometimes very difficult actually to realize how big the map is. And you can see that here. Even though the players look a bit clumped, you'll see there's still a pretty good distance between them. For example, you might think that Blink Quickscope is out here really clustered up with the players from out. But yeah, they're not really on top of each other just yet. Outside, I think it's Outsiders. They're just kind of sort of on top of that hill on the other side there. Meanwhile, Quickscope, he's chilling inside the building.
Yeah, and yeah, like you said, there's quite a lot of distance in between the players. I mean, even like Tia now moving up from the south there, heading up over towards the MEA guys. You know, they're that on a regular map that would be fairly close, but that is quite some distance still away.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Down goes Sidon. ISO putting him back in the lobby. Well done there to ISO.
Yeah, catching up the little lone wolf sitting there. We still have Quickscope and Sticky, who are both still alive. But if Outsiders manage to find Quickscope, then it'll just be Sticky left alive.
So let's jump over to Quickscope and see what he's getting up to. We've got the players there from Temper also fairly close to Panic. So Quickscope just keeping perfectly still, not moving too much. The outsiders also just trying to find a few angles. I want to see what Panic is going to get up to. Will he take any of those shots? He's of course now looking over towards the west, and as you can see, there's no one really there, you know. All the players are on the eastern side of his position.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. And of course, the zone is also a little bit northeast of him. So perhaps he's waiting for sort of a couple of stragglers to come past. You can see Gun there moving up the road, trying to just flank around and get to the other side of zone, which is actually a pretty good decision considering there's basically no team sitting here on the western side of the zone.
Yeah, Gun going for a really wide flank there. I mean, watching Temper now, you know, they're also fairly close. Well, they're right there on the side of the zone, you know, hitting off a few shots over towards Ekasi, you know, just trying to, you know, keep everyone on their toes so they don't get too comfortable with where they are. Nukes, of course, now aiming right over towards Bait and Reverb. We might even see a shot coming in on Sully there. On Sully.
Sully.
Yeah. I don't know what he was shooting at with that one. But Panic
Looks like
now.
Panic. Yeah, look at that. They're
Oof.
moving up.
4KT and Phoenix in the kill feed. So by Slay getting taken down. There we go. Down and out. So Con slowly but surely now pushing up towards Gun here. Oh, Con getting hit. Then it was a bit of a risky move, and risk shows him why. Flacker now trying to go up for the res. I think, Zodiac getting that finish off on 6 there. Well done. Exist now getting hit by Vibrant. So I'm going to jump over here to Vibrant. Boyka now the last Ranger. The sole survivor. Let's see, will Clutch get this hit? Or will he get the hit on Clutch? No, he gets the clutch on Clutch. Well done to Boyka. Beautifully played.
Ooh, lots of frags coming out from Vibrant here. Getting some nice picks out there.
I'm gonna just keep an eye on Panic here quick. Panic now right on the side here. Temper. Oh, Flacco getting hit there by Nerf. We got Con, Nukes, and Nos. CNN.
Yeah, there's a couple of teams inside this red zone as well, so they need to get moving.
So let's see, can we find a good spot here? So Temper, Nos, and Nukes now providing some cover while Con and Flacco now try to regroup. Get back up in towards the safety of the numbers there, but Nova now getting hit in the kill feed as well. Ooh, MEA really turning up the heat, so let's try and jump up. Is there anyone left? No, they're all down. MEA takes out Vibrant. Well done.
That's really good stuff from them.
Well done, well played. Right, so now we're back again here at the spot where we've got Resurrection, Temper, and Gun. Nos getting taken down. Or getting knocked, rather. Oh. And the red zone claims him.
Yeah, there it is. I told you the red zone was going to come in, and there it is. It came in, and these players are now running for the hills.
So we got Panic also now rotating up right behind Nukes here. Con and Flacco trying to move up towards Gun. Let's see, hopefully Panic pushes up. We got Ekasi also just over towards the northeast there. Chris now getting caught in the blue zone. Panic trying to creep up behind Nukes. Oh, gets the hit. So Flacco and Con now kind of have to choose which way they're going to go. Are they going to push up more towards Gun? Or are they going to try and get to the res? But of course now their teammate gets taken down. So we've got Con and Flacco left now, the last two survivors. Resurrection sending off a grin. Flacco getting knocked. Let's jump over to Con. Let's see if he's going to push up for this last little push. Oh, down he goes.
Yeah, there goes the rest of that team. Goodbye. Gun takes them out. And now it's Rez, Panic, and Chris across away from each other here. Gun is on the other side of that hill. And yeah, you can check the zone now. A lot of the teams having to move a little bit more westward. Meanwhile, Kazi nicely nestled right in the center there. And Sticky's still alive. and all by his lonesome there on the complete west-hand side of the zone.
So let's jump over to Quickscope quick, see if he's moved at all. No, he's still pretty much in the same spot, but 4KT now moving up on him. So he's just trying to stay perfectly quiet while they're getting everything going. Oh, Resurrection and MEA, of course, now going at it as well. So there we go, Panic getting that hit in on Panda. Vile now getting shot at.
Ooh, while getting very, very low. Ooh, Chris taking some return fire though. He gets knocked.
So now it's up to Panic. Panic is now the last hope. Unless, of course, he gets the res in on Chris.
Yeah, he should be able to do it.
Oh, but he's getting hit.
Yeah, at least he's got this little hill to hide behind and going to be using some utility to try and stop the rush, which is actually slowly pushing forward.
And the blue zone is also now closing in. So I don't think they're going to be too bothered, you know, taking the fight there. I'm going to try and jump up to Panther now. He's just keeping an eye there on Ekasi. We got Reverb taking a bit of damage. Sully, Bait, and Broly not looking too bad with their health though. This is like the solo corner. We got Sticky here. We got Panther here. You know?
And we got Quickscope all the way on the other side. Still alive somehow, but having to run from that blue zone.
Well, let's hope he joins the party on this side. I mean, this is the... Ooh, Resurrection getting a quick few hits in on Ekasi there. Well, that's... Oh, that's not Resurrection. Yeah, there is. Yeah, Resurrection Undead. ISO. Blowing themselves up. Yo.
Oof. Oh, look at the new zone size. That is very, very small. And look at that. There's still 11 teams remaining and 30 players left alive. This is going to be pretty big bloodbath, if I do say so myself. These teams are going to have to run headfirst into each other to try and stay inside the zone.
So jumping up to Quickscope here, trying to see if he'll be able to make it up. He'll get into the safe zone, but of course 4KT, you know, they're right there on him. Outsiders, of course, also just in front of him over towards his northwest. So let's see, will he try and make it up? Or will he get taken down in the process? The Dragons also just up ahead. I nearly called them the Dark Dragons. But the Drogon Dragons, there we go. The Drogon Dragons. Oh, Resurrection getting those hits in on MEA. Let's jump up. So Yakes and Vile now. Yakes taking, Vile, sorry, taking quite a bit of damage there.
Yeah, and Panic is there as well. He needs a bit of assistance as he is knocked.
Now let's see if Chris now smoking it up. Gunner moving in. Ooh,
they're moving
MEA
in for the kill.
Gets the hit. So Gun now rotating up as well. Ekasi also moving up into the open field here. The outsiders now getting shot at.
Yeah.
Ooh, Ekasi getting hit. Let's jump over here to... Oh, I wanted to jump up to Painless, but he's just hiding in a building. Let's see what Ekasi is getting up to. Trying to survive against the onslaught of the shots coming in there from 4KT up on the hill. Quickscope also still alive.
Yeah, and our boy is from Gun there, trying to take a fight against MEA. Smoke is going to cover them for the moment.
And Blue Zone is pushing up once again. And we only got 3 teams in zone. Let's jump over here to MEA, see what they're doing with Gun. Sticky also still alive, moving in. Panther also.
Yeah, Brisk's all the way out here on the front. He's going to be taking some pot shots at MEA from these hay bales. MEA is really getting pincered, but speaking of pincered, Gun has also got the blue zone right behind them at their backs. They have to keep pushing forward or else it's the lobby for them. So Brisk is just doing his best. He gets taken down immediately. Has to crawl his way towards the outside of that blue zone. Not going too well for him.
Ekasi also not doing too great. They down to 1 last player. Oh, Gun and ISO. Oh, nearly done. Slim goes down. Sticky finishes him off. The Outsiders. Yo. Oh, there we go. Sticky getting that hit in on ISO.
Sticky doing a lot of damage. He takes out 2 players by himself.
Well done.
Ooh, is that another one? Sticky, what are you doing, my guy? This man's out here to win the whole thing himself.
So we got MEA Baker, of course, now putting those shots up towards 4KT up on the hill here. And they're, of course, fairly close to the players here from the Outsiders. So let's see if 4KT will be able to get it in. Ooh, Ekasi getting that quick hit in on Vile. So Sticky's still alive. He's just...
Yeah, he's just sitting. He's happy. He took like 3 players out by himself. I think it was like 3 or 4 players by himself. He's just sitting here. He's inside the zone, no problem. MEA's right next to him on the eastern side there. And then the rest of the players, the rest of the teams are kind of just sitting towards the north and the northwest sides, just sort of staying here, not doing much.
Jumping up here to Painless, see what he's going to do. He's pushing up on Ekasi. Ooh, Jesse gets the hit on Vile. Out, Painless moving up. Oh, trying to get those shots in. 4KT gets quite a bit of damage. Well, they take quite a bit of damage. Down goes Baker. Oh, Painless goes down. Let's see, will Broly and Reverb survive this? Oh, zone comes in. And what a steal.
It's just moving in really quickly, but notice that Sticky is still here, but he finally gets taken down. So he is finally thrown back into the lobby, but real props to that man for staying alive for so damn long. But look at what we have here. It's MEA versus the Outsiders, Jesse versus Yakes. Oh, they're on complete opposite sides of the zone. They need to spot one another.
None of them are in zone.
Yeah.
They got about 50 seconds left before it goes down.
This is about to get tight. Oh, they don't actually know where each other are, so Yakes is just scanning the hillside. Jesse knows that he needs to push eventually that blue zone coming in. Oh, Jesse gets spotted out, and that is it. Match over. Yakes wins that one, and MEA are going to take the chicken dinner.
Well done, well played. So there we go. There we have it. These are the standings then for our third round. MEA coming in with the chicken dinner. The Outsiders in second place. We got Nibble in third. 4KT finishing off in fourth place. We got Ekasi in fifth place. ISO in sixth. We got Gun in 7. We got the Dragons, of course, over in 8th. Phoenix coming in there in 9th place. Then we got Blink over in 10th. We got Resurrection in 11th. Temper in 12th place. Vibrant finishing off in 13th place. We got Exist coming in 14th. Then we got the players there from Raze in 15th place. And then, of course, Simba Ultimate finishing off in 16th.
Yeah, Mr. Poppy all by his lonesome. He got taken out first, so he's going to be sitting all the way at the bottom there. And honestly, you know, the third place for Nibble comes all off the back of your boy Sticky. He got 7 kills all by himself, putting his team into that third position. Outsiders, of course, coming in there second for being able to survive as long as they did, but ultimately MEA coming out on top with just the sort of luck of the draw, or being able to scan that hillside and spot Jesse out before Jesse spotted him out. So yeah, well played. We saw some really great stuff there, and we saw a lot of lone wolves there chilling on the map, just kind of surviving as long as possible and doing pretty well considering the circumstances. So well played.
Yeah, no, they definitely did super well there, you know. And yeah, what a play that was right there on the end, you know. Oh, that is like the players just getting all claimed by the zone one by one, you know, going down. And it sucks because you're fighting the players, you're fighting the shots, you're fighting the damage, and you're fighting the blue zone. Yeah,
and even at some point fighting the red zone, some of those teams had to really feel the punishment there for sitting in that red zone and not moving out in time. Yeah. No, that's a tough one. But I think on that note, let's get into the replays
And then of course get ready for the match, the next round to start after this. This will then be our fourth and final round for the day. So let's get right into the replays. Come.
Oh, well, there's no doubt he goes down here. This is a 1v3 and he's just bitten off way more than he can chew there. He gets knocked and taken out by Ekasi. I don't know why he was sitting there 1v3. He knew there was a couple of players there and he knew his teammates were sort of retreating, and instead he just keeps going there for the 1v3 and gets taken down and punished for it.
Rotating up into a zone. Phoenix heading in. Oh, we got Nukes hanging back a little bit. Inspector moving up, so let's jump over to Nukes here. Let's see, will he engage with Inspector coming up from behind? There we go, shots going off. Oh, that being an open top also doesn't really add much to the problem. Oh, and he gets run over. What a play. Flacco running him over. Why? Flacco now trying to go up for the res. I think, Zodiac getting that finish off on 6 there. Well done. Exist now getting hit by Vibrant. So I'm going to jump over here to Vibrant. Boyka now the last Ranger. The sole survivor. Let's see, will Clutch get this hit or will he get the hit on Clutch? No, he gets the clutch on Clutch. Well done to Boyka. Beautifully played. No, they're all down. MEA takes out Vibrant. Well done.
That's really good stuff from them.
Well done, well played. Right, so now we're back again here at the spot where we've got Resurrection, Temper, and Gun. Nos getting taken down. Or getting knocked, rather. Oh. And the red zone claims him.
Yeah, there it is.
So Flacco and Con now kind of have to choose which way they're going to go. Are they going to push up more towards Gun? Or are they going to try and get to the res? But of course now their teammate gets taken down. So we've got Con and Flacco left now, the last two survivors. Resurrection sending off a grin. Flacco getting knocked. Let's jump over to Con. Let's see if he's going to push up for this last little push. Oh, down he goes.
Yeah.
Drogon Dragons. Oh, Resurrection getting those hits in on MEA. Let's jump up. So Yakes and Vile now. Yakes taking taking quite a bit of damage there.
Yeah, and Panic is there as well. He needs a bit of assistance as he is knocked.
And let's see if Chris now smoking it up. Gunner moving in. Ooh,
they're moving
MEA
in for the kill.
gets the hit.
Behind them at their backs, they have to keep pushing forward or else it's the lobby for them. So Risk is just doing its best. He gets taken down immediately. Has to crawl his way towards the outside of that blue zone. Not going too well for him.
Ekasi also not doing too great. They down to one last player. Oh, Gun and ISO. Oh, nearly done. Slim goes down. Sticky finishes him off.
Has to crawl his way towards the outside of that blue zone. Not going too well for him.
Ekasi also not doing too great. They down to one last player. Oh, Gun and ISO. Oh, nearly done. Slim goes down. Sticky finishes him off. The outsiders. Yo. Oh, there we go. Sticky getting that hit in on ISO.
Sticky doing a lot.
Out. Painless moving up. Oh, trying to get those shots in. 4KT gets quite a bit of damage. Well, they take quite a bit of damage. Down goes Baker. Oh, Painless goes down. Let's see, will Broly and Reverb survive this? Oh, Zone comes in. And what a steal.
This is about to get tight. Oh, they don't actually know where each other are, so Yakes is just scanning the hillside. Jesse knows that he needs to push eventually that blue zone coming in. Oh, Jesse gets spotted out, and that is it. Match over. Yakes wins that one, and MEA are going to take the chicken dinner.
Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Hush. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just kicking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Counting like the 4-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
Pair of jeans, a shirt or two. We didn't pack as if we weren't going back. It doesn't matter if it's true. I've got a feeling love will give us what we lack. The world is waiting up. The world is waiting half a step beyond our door. Yeah. And if it's not enough, I wanna see the stuff the world has got in store.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. All right, we are getting ready for our fourth and final round. Hey, this is gonna be an interesting play. This last round.
I certainly hope so. I mean, the previous match was pretty good. We had some very interesting things happening. We had lots of solo lone wolf players at the end of there. Mr. Popo going down immediately. So some very interesting stuff there. And of course, we had quite a few teams remaining as the as the zone was getting smaller, a little bit of a bloodbath towards the end there, and then we had a very nice 1v1 for the final. So yeah, I mean, if we have anything like that in this final match, which I'm sure we will, it'll be very interesting considering this being the last match of the night. All the teams want to put in their best.
Yeah, definitely, and I'm really looking forward to seeing, you know, what we're going to have happen in this final round. We've seen some interesting plays in the previous 3 games, you know, Erangel, Miramar, Erangel now once again, you know, so yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the teams are going to change it up, you know, getting ready for this final round, you know, what they're going to do, what their strategy is going to be, you know, because playing on the different maps, you can't play the same way, you know, you need to change it up. But I mean, if the previous 3 rounds are anything to go on, this next one is, hot dang, it's going to be a crazy match.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just waiting now for everything to get ready and sorted. It seems like, yeah, so the only team that we don't have in the lobby at the moment is the team there from Simba Ultimate. But of course, everyone else we have in. We've got the team there from Phoenix Aura, of course, with 3 players so far. So I don't know if we're just waiting for the 4th one. Oh, there we go. Speak of that, and up he comes. And this other guy, Mr. Frog, that's a new one. I don't know what team he is in. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not supposed to be there. I haven't seen him in any of the lobbies. So they're probably going to sort that out. But any case, really looking forward to this next, or the last matchup, of course, now for the day. Seeing how that's going to go. And it seems like the players from Simba Ultimate are now joining up. You know, joining the map bit by bit. Coming in. So yeah, a few moments left until we get the match underway.
Whee!
So yeah, so far so good. I mean, yeah, some pretty good plays there. So the match should start. There we go. We got 3 players now for Simba Ultimate. So it seems like all 16 teams have pitched up for today. You know, playing at least 1 match across the board. So that's a good thing to have. Seeing everyone here, always a nice thing when they all pitch and show up. You know.
Yeah,
it makes the competition just so much better.
Yeah, you always want to get more players in there, put the competition to the next notch.
And of course, then have a crazy, insane final circle, because these players are pretty. I wanted to say stubborn in a sense, but they're not. You know, they hang around as long as they can. They hold on and fend off people. And I mean, that makes for some really interesting play at the end of the day.
Yeah, for sure. It certainly does.
Alright, so it seems like the match is just loaded up. So let's get in. Let's have a look at the players that we've got here. Alright. So let's have a look like here. There we go. So MEA over in 2 for them there. We've got Vile, Panda, Baker, and Yakes for Exist. We've got Zodiac, Thrax, Tia, and Clutch. Then, of course, for Vibrant, we've got Nova, 6 Pounds, and Boyka. For Phoenix, we've got Inspector, Panther, Thy Slay, and Reki. Gun, we've got Slim, Pyro, Nerf, and Risk. For the Dragons, we've got Dan, Nero, Hound, and Shek. Then, of course, for Tempo, we've got Nos, Con, Flacco, and Shady. For KT, we've got Thugger, Nerd, Pronto, and Jagger. For the Outsiders, we've got Painless, Rasta, Jesse, and Andrew. Ekasi, we've got Bait, Broly, Oscar, and Sully there. Then, of course, for Blink, we've got Superior, Quickscope, Titan, and Mercury. Nibble, we've got Skripas, Vindog, Nomad, and Sticky. Raze, we've got Optic, Sidon, Supreme, and Ares. For Resurrection, we've got Berserk, True, Coco, and Deity. For the players there from Simba Ultimate, we've got Warlord, Mr. Frog, and Noxy. Then, of course, in the last slot there, slot 17, we've got ISO Esports with Xenon, ISO number 2, and Nano. There we go. The flight path taking us from the military island, and of course heading up right over just past North George, almost in Zaki. So quite a nice few spots there for the players to drop down into. You can see Resurrection already breaking off. We've got the players from Blink as well as Gun. Also Phoenix and Nibble heading off in the same direction there. We've got the players there from Simba Ultimate as well as 4KT now pushing up into Pachinki. It's strange not seeing the guys from Temper heading off in that direction.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see where the teams decide to drop.
Yeah. So Blink heading up into Primorsk, Nibble heading down into Ferry Pier. We've got Gun going for the usual spot over in Quarry. Nibble touching down at the 6s there. Phoenix just over towards their northeast. We've got Unknown and 4KT. Oh, not Unknown. Simba Ultimate. Ooh, there's 3 teams. Let's go there. We have to go there. So Simba Ultimate, Temper, they did come here. We just couldn't see them because they were hidden under the tags of the other teams. And 4KT, 3 teams in Pachinki. Man, this is going to be a fight. Especially with Warlord, Flacco, well, in fact, with all the players here. I don't want to single out anyone. We got Noxy, Warlord, Frog, Flacco, Nos, Shady, Con, Nerd, Thugger, Pronto, and Jagger. Man, these 9, 10 players are definitely going to put up one crazy show. Frog already getting hit there. Yeah. So let's see. So 4KT all huddled up on the southeastern side. Temper in the center. And then of course we got the players there from Simba Ultimate over in the northwestern edge. So basically covering the whole of Pachinki in players. So that's going to make for an interesting play. Let's have a quick look at the map. Just want to see where we have the other teams. Oh, South George is also going to be absolutely insane. We've got the Dragons, MEA, and ISO all over in South George. We've got Nas now trying to move up, heading off to the side there, getting very close there to 4KT. So he might get shot anytime soon.
Yeah, interesting thing to notice here is that Rez decided to go down to that military island. So they've pretty much got the whole thing all to themselves. And despite the fact that the zone is up to the North Island, you know, they still have that entire space to themselves until the blue zone comes in pretty much.
Yeah. So in a way that kind of helps them to, you know, get better placement, seeing that there's no one there to contest them, you know, in the spot where they chose to drop. So that's a pretty good strategy in a sense, you know, because they'll definitely get better placement points, but unfortunately they won't get much kills early on in the game.
Yeah, I guess it's the trade-off, you know. Do you want the kill points or the placement points? Obviously the best sort of best case scenario is to get both at least.
Yeah. But that's of course when your gameplay is on point.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, wow, there's a red zone already, and we actually got a couple of Raze players inside there, although they should be able to get out in time.
So I'm also just watching that South George.
Yeah.
With ISO,
Yeah.
the Dragons, and MEA. Man, they're getting super close. But in the meantime, we're watching over here in Pachinki. 4KT, Temper, and the players there from Simba Ultimate. All just dancing around. Nos, of course, moving up quite a bit. He's been to the south. He's heading up back towards the north now. So he's not too scared to move around. Noxy also moving up a bit. Also not crazy movement there. But 4KT all huddled up, you know, kind of still staying where they are. Ooh, there we go. Panda getting that first hit in on Xenon.
Yeah, that's the little bit of action that we're getting there in South George.
So let's jump
3
up.
teams sort of huddled.
Let's squeaky jump over here to Yakes. So Yakes now moving up. Oh, down goes Xenon. Gets the first. So the first one from ISO, of course, now getting taken down. So MEA now huddling back up again. So Dragons still casually, you know, well, not casually, but they're quite safe over in South George. You know, they don't really have much competition on them just yet. You know, while we've got MEA and ISO battling out, you know, for these outskirts or the outlying region or section here. Oh, there we go. So MEA now on the move. Are they going to try and rotate up behind the players here from ISO? No idea, but we've got Baker and Panda there fairly close together. So Yakes and Vile also now moving up, just joining up behind them. ISO number 2 putting off a quick few shots there. Oh, nice con, and there we go. Warlord and Noxy both getting taken down. It is now up to Mr. Frog. Oh, and he's down. Yes, Temper, did they get the shot? Yes, Frog got taken out. Well done to Temper, Shady landing that final blow. 4KT now pushing up. Let's jump over to the fight. If I can find it on the map. There we go. So Temper, of course, taking a bit of damage there. Nas getting knocked. 4KT now pushing up. Thugger coming up straight in towards Temper here. Oh, down goes Thugger. Shady putting up the hurt once again. Thugger, a Juggernaut trying to come around. Pronto also now trying to flank up. Let's see, will Pronto get it? Con trying to get that shot in. Pronto puts a quick one in the window. There we go. Con now just jumping outside and saying, hey, I'm still going to get you. We got Nerd now up on the roof. Just falling off. Up he comes. Trying to get that angle on Flacco. Sends a quick molly up right over to Flacco. Flacco gets a slight bit of damage. Managing to avoid the flames. So 4KT literally turning up the heat.
Yeah, trying to flame grill some of their opponents.
Yeah, that's hard.
Ooh,
Sully getting run over.
You don't want to be running into cars there, buddy.
Oh, ISO now getting hit there by Vile. Oh, down goes Nano. So it was just a matter of time before 4KT and Temper, you know, before these fights were about to break out. Well, that's not the right way to say it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, I mean, they've been sitting here across from each other for quite some time, so inevitably they'll run in head to head, but they're playing it pretty smart and pretty safe so far, both of the teams. They really haven't sort of had to fight each other too much. Of course, Thugger having gone down puts 4KT on a little bit of a back foot, but both the teams sort of exchanging a little bit of fire, but not committing to anything just yet. Although Nerd is going to get spotted out, takes a bit of damage there.
But it's interesting also to see we got Temper all, you know, all huddled up together in the same building more or less, and then 4KT spreading out just in front of them there, trying to come in from as many different angles as they can.
Yeah, that could prove to be pretty useful if they can land the shots in through the windows.
So Nerd, of course, now recovering a little bit of health, so he's boosted up. We got Con and Flacco. They now need to start healing up a little bit. Otherwise, you know, once the shots start flying across, they're not, you know, going to do too well. Here we go. So Con now recovering some health. Let's see if Flacco might do the same. Ooh, ISO getting hit once again. ISO number 2 gets knocked. Just saw it there in the kill feed.
Ooh, that's an interesting jump to make. I just watched Nerd jump from one house to another over a pretty considerable distance to try and get closer to the members of TMP over there. Also shooting the tires out of the cars to make sure they can't get away if they do try. So a little bit of tactics. They got Flacco and Shady now moving up into the next building. Nos and Con still hanging back a little bit.
Ooh, now Temper is slowly but surely starting to push up towards 4KT.
Yeah, they're about to butt heads. They're very close now.
The Flacco and Shady definitely pushing in. Got Jagger now retreating, moving back over towards the remainder of the team. Nerd keeping a watchful eye there, providing some cover, you know, while he still can. There's that jump once again that you were talking about. Jumping from the one building to the next. But that's the beauty about Pochinki, you know, you have that ability to move from rooftop to rooftop.
Yeah, can come in pretty useful. It's interesting to see that 4KT and TMP haven't actually butted heads just yet. They sat there pretty much staring each other in the face for quite some time. They still haven't taken each other out just yet, not willing to commit the resources required to take each other out.
Ooh,
And I mean, we have 14 teams out here, 55 players remaining, and this zone is getting smaller.
But we've also seen the teams, you know, when the zone starts getting smaller, that's when they start turning up the heat, you know. They start raking in those kills because the other teams are at a slight, you know, disadvantage in a sense, you know. They're either on the move or something. And, you know, the teams that have kind of positioned themselves in a pretty good way make full use of that, you know, and then start, you know, just raking in the kills as they go.
Yeah, you'll notice that 4KT and TMP are nicely sitting inside that red zone there, so it's going to be interesting to see if they sit inside this for a little bit longer.
So while the red zone is in play, we got Pronto up on the roof. I wanted to jump into the map quick just to see where we've got the other teams situated at the moment. So you can see there we've got Blink near Gatka, we've got Vibrant on the move, we've got Nibble close to, well, in the ruins there, we've got Exist and Resurrection fairly close together. Ekasi also fairly close there to Resurrection. Outsiders over in Rozhok. Phoenix at the compounds just to the northeast there of school. So MEA now pushing up in towards zone. Gun on the mountain. Dark Dragons over in the over at the Georgia Paul crates. Raze now moving up as well. So this is going to be an interesting one, trying to see where these teams are going to go, how they're going to play it. Broly getting a quick hit there in on Deity. Well done. So let's see. Temper and the players here from 4KT still dancing about, moving back and forth. So
Yeah, they still haven't shot each other in the face.
Yeah, Pronto's still on the roof, hasn't moved up much. Oh, there we go. Ekasi now battling it out. Gonna quickly jump over here to Resurrection. Exist also not putting a quick few shots there into Raze. So Resurrection and Ekasi. MEA coming up from behind. Ooh, Exist and Raze also super close together. Let's quickly just jump over to them. There we go. Tia getting a quick few hits in. Down goes two of the players there from Raze. We've got Supreme and Sidon still left. You can see Zodiac and Clutch also now just tapping off a quick few shots. So Sidon and Supreme now rotating up once again. Let's get back over to Ekasi. You can see them now going at it there. Panda in the same building. Oh, moves up, gets the hit on Oscar, but then gets taken out by Sully. Baker and Yikes now moving up as well. Sully going in with a pan finish. Nicely done.
Wow. Pochinki has gotten red zone bombed 3 times now.
Wow, that is
4KT and TMP have been caught in 3 red zones back to back.
Wow. So Resurrection are getting hit here by Ekasi. You can see Coco now getting knocked out once again. We got True and Berserk now, the 2 players from Resurrection left off in the distance there. Seems like the fight is about to break out.
Yeah,
Nerd.
finally Nerd takes one.
So he's now trying to flank up, trying to get up in towards Temper. Red zone or no red zone, he doesn't care. Up he comes.
Yeah, and I guess if you don't get hit by the red zone, then, you know, it's a pretty decent time because everyone's going to be huddling inside, so you can just catch them off guard and just rush them. Meanwhile, Bait takes down Rez, a player from their Rez over there.
Yeah, true. True going down. Look at Jagger up on the roof here. Oh no, he's just on the staircase. I thought he was on the roof. Looked like he was on the roof. So Nerd and Pronto just up ahead here. Grouping up. Getting ready. Right, let's see. Do we have any other... Well, let's have a look at the map. So we got Ekasi on the move once again. Oh, Sully putting a quick hit there into Resurrection. Berserk now deciding to rather move off. He's like, nah, I'm good, I'm good. He's the last one left. Off he goes. Seeing that two of his teammates got knocked. Oscar now on the move. He's moving in. Sully also, the whole of Ekasi in fact now moving up, trying to get those thirsts going. Berserk just patiently waiting here. Broly pulling up. There we go. Down goes True. Coco the next one up. Berserk now making a run for it. Using his teammates' thirsts there as a distraction to get away. Ooh, we've got some players over in Rozok as well. You can just see them off in the distance there. All up in the warehouse. So Berserk got hit. So Ekasi has spotted him, so he's not as safe as he had hoped. Oh, 4KT turning up the heat once again. So let's jump over to 4KT quickly. You can see Pronto now getting a quick few hits in. Khan getting knocked and thirsted. Flacco, Nos and Shady. Now the last three left. So now they kind of evened the scores. It is now a 3v3 over here in Pachinki.
It is indeed. And finally, Pachinki not getting bombed by the red zone either.
Yeah, red zone just moving right outside of Pachinki.
Yeah, and still, 4KT and TMP have not killed each other just yet. They take a couple of gunfights and just back off, and take a couple of gunfights and just back off.
Ooh, we got Nibble now moving up right behind the Dark Dragons there exist. Also now trying to tap off a few shots. Dan getting hit in the process there from the Dragons. Nibble now pulling up right or over to the bridge. Moving right past the crates there. Heading up in towards the red zone. The Dragons. Ooh, Gun also now putting, firing off a few shots there. So Berserk he's fairly close to the players there from Phoenix. So let's see. Maybe Dan. I think Dan is under the bridge. Yeah, he's busy trolling. So Dan is crawling up. Ooh, we got a few shots there coming in from Zodiac, trying to fly over towards Dan, get him while he's in the water, unable to really move all that much. So we get jumping over here to Berserk, see what he's getting up to. So he's of course now very close there to the Outsiders, as well as the team here from Phoenix, who are now moving up from his north. So got Reki and company, the whole squad moving up bit by bit, going compound to compound. Let's see, hopefully we might see them moving up over into the sniper tower there. Ooh, the Dark Dragons and Temper. Temper now rotating up all the way, or just the Dragons. Temper rotating up all the way. Down goes Shady. And the Dragons down to Flacco. Will Flacco survive this? Not looking too great health-wise. He's got... Oh, he's got dead. He's got dead. That's what he's got.
Yeah,
well
TMP
done.
tried to rotate out there from Pachinki. They try and get out of that situation, and they run into three teams from either side, just sitting there on the western side. There was so many teams, and they just got caught in the middle of them and just taken out immediately. That's an unfortunate rotate. So
we got MEA now moving up. Well, not moving up, rather. They are very close to Nibble here. Oh man, this compound is... This is like, if there's not a fight at this compound, there's something wrong. Every Erangel map that I've seen so far, pretty much, something's happening over here. Oh, Gun and Blink going at it. Squeaky jumping up to Blink here. Titan getting thirsted. We got Slim and Pyro up ahead. Raze also right there, just off to the side. Shots now flying up towards Nerf and Risk. They of course now gone up with a bit of a flank there. Oh, there we go. Broly getting that shot in. Mercury getting knocked. Supreme and Sidon now moving up as well. Will they take the shots at Raze? Supreme pushing up right next to them. Here we go. So he's on the move once again. Oh man, this is getting crazy. Blink now getting pushed. Gun moving up. Supreme just managing to heal up. Quick scope just off on the side. Up comes Slim. Slim now moving in. Superior in the smoke. Nerf pushing up on him. Will they get it? Oh, come on. There we go. One down. Another one down. Quick scope now. The last hope for left. Oh, and down he goes. Well done. Gun finishing him off. Putting the whole squad in the lobby. Well done.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for Gun. They've pulled some numbers before.
So Nibble now just trying to get up onto MEA here. Trying to move in. I'm pretty sure they know there's someone in the compound there, but you can see Baker and Yakes, of course, now rotating out. Will Vindok take advantage of this? Ooh, Panther getting a hit in on Pounds. Nova getting a hit in on Panther. Let's see if we can find the fight. There we go. So that's happening on the eastern side of the map. So Boyka just getting a quick shot in on Inspector there. We've got Nova going up for the res. 6 also trying to move up. Berserk is still alive and kicking.
Yeah, he's sitting there all alone.
He hasn't gone down just yet. So jumping over here to thy Slay. Inspector getting rezzed. Panther also up. So Phoenix back up to a full squad. Berserk just safely up in the sniper tower there. Nova now pushing up over towards Phoenix. A lot of smoke here. Wow. There we go. So Phoenix getting ready to move. Slay and Reki moving up. Inspector and Panther moving up. Well, Panther hitting the exit button there. Oh! That vehicle getting hit hard. Reki and thy Slay escaping with very low health. So Vibrant really trying to turn up the pain there. Inspector managing to flank around, get in behind the building without getting taken down. So Slay and Reki both managing to regain some health. Ekasi still in the compound. They haven't moved up too much. We've got a few players, of course, now rotating in. MEA right there. So we jump over here to Supreme. He is moving up on to MEA. Sidon also moving up. Jumping back over to the players here from Phoenix now. Exchanging a few hits there with Vibrant. Reki taking quite a bit of damage there. Nova also taking a few hits. So Phoenix now opening fire. Ekasi, right? Sorry. Exist getting a hit in on the Dragons there. Man, this map is going to light up like it's insane.
Oh,
Gun,
yeah. Look at that blue zone.
Gun pushing up on Nibble. Oh, Exist getting the hit in on the Dragons. So down go the Dragons, I think. I'm not sure. Nibble now getting hit here by MEA.
Yeah, Yake's taking nice pot shots over at Nibble across that hillside there from the house.
Gun and Exist also now exchanging a bit. Dark Dragon taking quite a few hits as well. Exist. I think it's Exist putting the shots. No, it's Ekasi. Tapping those hits into Gun. So Ekasi seems to be in a pretty good spot. Nearly center zone. So they can just pretty much just spin around and take shots in any direction. Of the players from Nibble while trying to push up. Exist also now moving up from below. Ekasi also just trying to tap off a few shots there. As Exist is now trying to push up in towards zone.
MEA and Raze are pretty close together, but Raze haven't made any moves forward just yet.
So waiting to see what's going to happen between Gun and Nibble on the side here. We've got MEA just off in the distance there. Raze also fairly close to them. Ekasi, man, they just parked off. They're just sitting there taking shots in all directions.
Oh, and finally our lone wolf goes down in the meantime as well.
Ooh, let's try and jump up into the fight here between Phoenix and MEA. Oh, down goes Baker. Yikes. Off in the distance there, but we also have Raze. Shots upon shots upon shots.
Oh, Phoenix coming into the mix and Raze just coming out on top in every corner.
So Supreme goes down. Ooh, 4KT getting hit pretty hard. Resurrection now getting hit by Sidon as he's moving in from behind. Inspector now the last one left there, I think. Oh, down they go.
Yo, Raze did so much work, but they got caught out in the blue zone and they got taken down. And Yakes was just sitting there on the back as well, just cracking the pot shots, making sure they went down in that blue zone. And now everything's tiny and the rest of the team's having to scramble for their lives as that zone is small.
You're 7 teams in a super tiny zone. You can see MEA taking a few shots there at Vibrant. Gun getting those hits in on Exist. Zodiac goes down. Outsiders now trying to move up. Ekasi trying to pin them down as well. So Ekasi still in zone once again. Sending quite a few hits over to the outsiders here.
Yeah. And Nibble, yeah, they're moving. It looks like they're moving a little bit closer to the center of the map. MEA Yakes is still out here, and Yakes actually driving up towards that Nibble squad to try and take a fight with them and see if he can get any damage done. But he's taken most of the damage himself, although Gun is chiming in from the other side. Nibble are pinched here, actually. Yakes is really taking advantage of this one. Meanwhile, Nibble and Gun fighting it out.
So you can see Yakes now hiding up behind in the smoke there. Oh, Nibble getting hit by Vibrant. Oh, man.
Ooh.
So
the
Nibble,
blue zone closing in.
Nibble now depending on Vindog. Let's see, will Vindog be able to pull this one off? The remainder of the squad getting claimed by the blue zone. Everyone now just trying to survive. Oh, you can just hear the shots in the background. Vindog now caught out in the blue. Gun just managing to make it up in towards zone. Exist. And the outsiders also very close. MEA gets taken down. Down goes our friends. Everyone going down. Man.
So much pressure as this blue zone just gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And we have Ekasi and Vibrant right next to each other. Exist sitting on the other side and Gun just huddling up together, the last couple of them. This zone is going to get even smaller in the next couple of seconds. This gunfire is just going back and forth. The teams are huddling up as best they can. This is the result of what happens when you don't take early fights. This is what happens when you try your best to survive and everyone else is doing the same.
Definitely the case. It makes for a super contested and congested final zone. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
If the terrain was flat, you could pretty much just lie down and shoot in a circle and you would get hits all around.
Yeah, pretty much.
So Ekasi and Vibrant very close together there. Oscar now trying to move up bait, getting a nice hit in on Nova. Here we go, Oscar opening fire. Oh, we got shots flying up towards Gun. Exist shooting right up towards Pyro and Risk. Vibrant now getting a quick hit in on bait. Oh, up comes the grin. 6 now, the last survivor. Let's see, will they push up? 6, of course, now caught in the blue zone. Oh, he's making a run for it. And takes a shot at Oscar. Oh, anytime soon. Yes, down he goes.
Oh, Exist and Ekasi are the last 2 teams remaining, and Ekasi is taking that initiative.
10th place, Resurrection taking 11th. We got the Dragons in 12th place, Blink coming in 13th. Then of course Temper in No, Blink in 13th, sorry. Temper in 14th. We've got the players there from Simba Ultimate. No, sorry, ISO. Team ISO, my bad. ISO Esports going out in 15th place. And then, of course, last but not least, we've got the players there from Simba Ultimate gracing us with their presence in the final round. But there we go. There we have it. What a game. What a play. I mean, this last zone was absolutely insane.
Absolutely. I mean, this is really interesting to see, because this is like the evolution of team tactics to the point where the teams have played so smart and so safe that so many of them have survived up until the end. And as that zone gets smaller and smaller, they're just doing their best to survive. And you saw so many teams falling prey to that blue zone. It's just insane.
Yeah, no, it's insane. I mean, like I'm all for a congested zone, you know. But
yep.
It's so insane at times, you know, just trying to keep up with all the action that's happening. Like, because you look in one direction and there's a fight, and while you're looking at the one fight, there's several other fights happening at exactly the same time. You know, it's insane. Yeah. It's insane, but I mean, that is one of the reasons why these teams that we've got playing in this round, why they are here and why they've managed to get all the way over to here, because they've got that persistence, you know. They rake in the kills. If you look at the top placing teams there, Ekasi sitting very comfortably there, you know, coming in with 15 kills in the final zone. We've got Exist coming in, finishing off there with 9 kills. Vibrant getting 3. We've got Gun, you know, also coming in with 8 kills. These top placing teams, they not only make it all the way into the final few zones, but the kill numbers they get at the end of the match, it's absolutely insane.
Yeah, it certainly is, you know, and I'm glad we got to see what we got to see. You know, we got to see some great fights and just really teams put to the brink of that pressure, you know, like you said, taking fights from all sides. You know, when you've got 2 teams shooting you and the blue zone at your back, it really puts the pressure on and pushes you to perform as best you can to try and stay alive.
And I mean, sometimes you even have the red zone. So you've got red zone, blue zone, and teams shooting at you all at the same time. And you gotta kind of choose which one of, you know, you gotta go for the lesser evil one. You know, the lesser hurtful
you just gotta
one.
do your best.
You know, trying to figure out which would you rather prefer, taking damage from the blue zone, taking damage from an opposing team, or taking damage from the red zone. Now, of course, obviously, red zone is one of the deadly options there. You know, if it hits. But yeah, I mean, it's tough, and it's amazing to watch these teams play at this level. You know, seeing the strategies and stuff they're using. It's, you know, it's really, really entertaining, and you can see by the results that they are pretty experienced in what they're doing. You know, it's not someone who woke up this morning and said, "Oh, let's play PUBG." You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, once again, guys, well done to the teams for playing. Thank you so much for everyone for watching. Thank you to my co-host, Mr. Badgie here.
Of course.
Yeah, I think it was a pretty good evening. Everything turned out pretty okay, I guess.
Yeah.
But there we go.
Yeah.
There we go, guys. That is it. Let's get into our last few replays there. And then, of course, we're going to end off the stream right after that. So there we go, guys. Thank you once again. Thank you so much. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, we will see you back again on Monday with the Open Series Week 2. There we go. Off we go. Well, not yet. Let me just make sure I got all the buttons pressed. And now we go. Company, the whole squad moving up bit by bit, going compound to compound. Let's see, hopefully we might see them moving up over into the sniper tower there. Ooh, the Dark Dragons and Temper now rotating up all the way, or just the Dragons. Temper rotating up all the way, down goes Shady. And the Dragons down to Flacco. Will Flacco survive this? Not looking too great health-wise. He's got dead. He's got dead, that's what he's got. Oh man, this is getting crazy. Blink now getting pushed. Gun moving up. Supreme just managing to heal up. Quick scope. Just off on the side. Up comes Slim. Slim now moving in. Superior in the smoke. Nerf pushing up on him. Will they get it? Oh, come on. There we go. One down. Another one down. Quick scope. Now the last hope for left. Oh, and down he goes.
Oh, Phoenix coming into the mix, and Raze just coming out on top in every corner.
So Supreme goes down. Oh, 4KT getting hit pretty hard. Resurrection now getting hit by Sidon as he's moving behind. Inspector now the last one left there, I think. Oh, down they go.
Yo, Raze did so much work, but they got caught out in the blue zone and they got taken down, and Yakes was...
Remainder of the squad getting claimed by the blue zone. Everyone now just trying to survive. Oh, you can just hear the shots in the background. Vindog now caught out in the blue. Gun just managing to make it up in towards zone exist. And the outsiders also very, very close. MEA gets taken down. Down goes our friends. Everyone going down. Man. Right up towards Pyro and Risk. Vibrant now getting a quick hit in on bait. Oh, up comes the grin. 6 now, the last survivor. Let's see, will they push up? 6, of course, now caught in the blue zone. Oh, he's making a run for it. And takes a shot at Oscar. Oh, the remainder of Ekasi will get those hits in on him anytime soon. Yes, down he goes. Oh, he's making a run for it. And takes a shot at Oscar. The remainder of Ekasi will get those hits in on him anytime soon. Yes, down he goes.